Are you ready? Grab that,
sir.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah. The last few have been really good, dude. Like, not bad.
That sounded like the opening of King of the Hill right there.
Yeah. Me. Oh, maybe that's how we should start it, like cut, like do the crack and then cut.
Yeah. That's the premiere's coming out like tonight or tomorrow, like at midnight.
I thought it was
like
today.
That.
No.
Today's the 3rd, right?
Oh, it's the 4th. Yeah,
Yeah, but
right.
I think it's tonight at midnight, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
something like that.
It looks so good.
I don't know what to think. I'm just going in with no expectations.
I love what I've seen so far.
Oh,
Have you
man.
watched any of the trailers?
I've seen a little bit of it, yeah. And yeah, I haven't enough to gather opinion, but
okay,
we'll definitely see how it goes, right?
I'm just excitable.
Yeah, there's so many like new things, and I don't know how old you are, but they always try to throw us on nostalgia if you're under 40.
I'm 41, so
okay, right on. Yeah, we're right around that age. It's always just like, hey, you remember your youth? Remember when it was better? And it's like, yeah, because it actually was.
Oh, Jingo jeans are back, dude. Like everything's back.
Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah.
I want to see Waterboy 2 with like a little Nicky reference.
Well, they do that because we're the generation now that has the money to spend on the kids who wants to think. So you have like, oh, this is hey, check out this, check this. So it's just I'm sure they did it in the 80s, too, with people from the 70s,
yeah,
like early 70s.
50s, yeah.
Or 50s.
Glenn Miller shit was
there was
like
definitely
revival.
like a revival.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, I guess, in a cycle kind of way. Everything kind of loops back,
Yeah, history
and then
repeats itself.
this will be the last time you see it, I'm sure, because it'll just go away. Because it kind of feels like everything's everything now. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, we're seeing some stuff, but it's kind of like, well, you can kind of just be anything now. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Your dreams, you can think them and then try to make them a reality in any kind of actuality.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm still doing it.
Yeah, right? Same.
Right
yeah. Against all odds, right?
Yeah. I mean, you get to a certain age and you just like, you have that moment of like, should I just stop? But then you're like, no, because this is my soul.
Yeah, right.
This is who I am. Yeah. It's not chasing a dream. It's just being who the fuck I am.
And if you got an artist or that type of mentality with your soul and how you want to live, then I mean, there's like you never quit kind of thing to it.
Quit, yeah. It'd kill you.
It would. I feel like the quitting and being like going against how your soul wants you to do it would just be more.
I think sometimes you have to.
It'd be like, oh hey, let me go get depressed.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what happens. You ignore it, right? Because you get a family and you get the stuff. And it's like, I get that. You want to be a good father or wife. And you want to be good and add to society. But it's still like, you shouldn't let it all the way go, I feel.
Well, yeah, and I'm coming up against that right now because I'm about to have a kid in like just a few months.
First one?
Yeah. It's going to be a boy. Old Junior. My boy.
Same name?
Yeah.
Drew Jr.?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's going to pretty much go by Junior. But, yeah, he's going to have the full name and everything with the little Junior at the end.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm super excited about it. And
that's cool, man.
Super stoked about it. And I just don't want to come, the same. Like I said, we're coming up against this mentally where it's like, I don't want to come the same cliche, or I hate to say it like that, but stereotype. But it's where it's just like, oh, the kid's here. Like, and I know I have to give it, undivided, full attention and everything. Right. But it's like nobody else is quitting their job.
Right.
My wife's not quitting her job. Everybody else that has a kid hopefully doesn't have to quit their job because they have a kid. But it's always an expectation like, so you're hanging it up now, rock and roll's no more. And it's just like, no, man. Like, I've been doing this for over 20 years.
One of those weird societal hangover pressure things. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been feeling pressure of that for sure from outside and kind of inside, but not so much,
The outside pressure's the inside, right?
Exactly. Because if everybody was still going, oh yeah, keep it going, it's just, it's, I don't know, we're weird as a society. Like you said, it's a weird norm.
Okay. I think it comes from a good place.
Oh, I do too.
I think they come from, they want you to be okay and they want your kid to be okay.
Well, it's always that best intentions,
best intentions. Yeah. What is it? Road to hell's paved with good intentions.
Yes, best intentions, yeah.
So, I think luckily we live in the future and you can kind of still play music no matter what capacity. Mm-hmm. I mean, we got bedroom musicians that are millionaires now, so.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. The whole, from when I was growing up, I was going to date myself and I sound like an old man, but It was a real industry, you know. It was like I'm gonna be 38 in like November, right when my kid's gonna be born.
So we're close to the same age.
Hopefully he's like around the same birthday. That'd be cool as shit.
Dude, that would be crazy.
Yeah, and it happened to my cousin. Him and his dad had the same exact birthday, and then his sister and his mom are like a day apart. They like almost nailed it twice. I was like, man, if y'all are ever buying tickets, lottery tickets, I need to be going with y'all. Just give me a heads up.
I think you can bet on anything in Vegas.
Yeah,
you
right.
should set that up.
Oh, you can bet on anything now. The odds are on like anything, you know.
Who's DeFrance? Who?
Oh yeah, which CEO's either gonna get caught at Coldplay or killed next? You know,
yeah.
But you know, I'm sorry. What was we talking about?
Kids and
kids.
Music.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Now you can kind of do whatever you want because the internet and all that stuff.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, I digress. When I was growing up, there was like actual A&R people, not just people watching TikTok and Instagram Reels, going like, "Oh, I wonder if I'm the next big person here." Yeah. Like, no, like you said, it's just bedroom artists, and there's some great ones. But there's like, it's like, dude, at some point, it's like, man, you kind of have to get out there and pay your dues to get your band tight, to get your show tight, to get your product and your service tight, you know. And nobody does that as much as it used to happen. Now, I hate to sound like shit like that, you know, like, 'cause I sound fucking old as hell.
It starts with the spear, man.
Yeah, it was like, back in my day, we used to actually make money at this thing, you know?
I mean, that is what it is, though. I feel like it's going to what happened in the theater and what's happening in movies now. I think Spielberg, I was listening or read some quote, I think it was Spielberg, but he said that the movies will become what theater is now, and nobody thinks of the theater as what it once was.
Yeah.
Like those generations go by. Live music will be the exact same thing. It'll be a sphere type thing where you go and, you know, there's this cool ass arena thing that you go to, and it's the one spot, and the same band plays there for 3 months straight, and that'll be the live experience. And
it's
only
becoming the sphere.
Upper middle class will be able to afford it.
Yeah.
And those
we
kinds
have
of
that
things.
already.
And live music will be people in their bedrooms playing through probably what I assume would be something like a VR headset where you're in a lobby or something. It's 100% gonna go with everything. Because have you seen the Sphere knockoffs that are popping up in Texas and all the other cities that are like, it's like, dude, listen. Yeah. It's like right now, it's like this is the coolest shit because the screen. It has two screens. You have the main screen and then a filler screen that wraps around the room. And like right now, I think they're doing the Matrix, and so like parts of the movie will come out of the movie and like wrap around you, and it's like this whole immersive theater experience. It's like, well, this is clearly better than the movies, and they only play one movie because they have to go through and CGI in all the new details and. It just makes sense that that's where it would go.
It makes me
logically.
Like, when the fuck, as a society, we go, hey, if I'm listening to music, I have to fucking watch something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know, dude.
You know, like when I grew up, dude, like my parents had an amazing record collection. I just love digging through that shit and finding stuff I'd never heard before, and they had taste. Thank God. You know, and they had all kinds of great shit in there, man, and like. It just kind of furthered me to find more shit, you know? And, you know, when I was coming up, YouTube wasn't quite a thing. I graduated in 06, you know what I'm saying?
So
it wasn't like...
It wasn't a thing.
Exactly. My brother was in 02, yeah. And
it looked like an old TV screen. Like, it was there, but it was...
It was like Unforgivable and shit was on there, you know, like Dr. Pepper, Unforgivable. That was like the popular shit.
Bitch's chicken tastes like sawdust.
But yeah, I mean, when the fuck did we go, hey... I have to watch something when I'm listening to this music, or I'm just not going to dig it anymore, you know? And I get it, the added extra effect. You know, when I was younger, I used to, like, take like, psychedelics and shit, you know?
Sure.
You know, and I get that and everything, but it's like, I mean, when the fuck can we just, like, close your eyes and consume some fucking music, you know? That's some of the best feelings you can have as a fucking human.
Yeah.
You know? Like... I feel like we kind of got away from that.
Record from start to finish, good and bad songs.
Start to finish, not I only want this one fucking track. Like
you go look at anyone's playlist. It's all like or any band's like album. It's got the little meter to what's more popular. So I feel like that kind of does it an injustice because everyone sees that and goes, "Cool, that's the hit."
Yeah.
And then instead, like, dude, track 7 might be the fucking hit.
Oh, dude. Some of my favorite songs are the ones that nobody pays attention to on the record.
Mine are
exactly. Yeah, like I mean
the B-sides.
Exactly, the deep tracks, or whatever they call it. You know. But it used to just be like
I really think we're coming around on it.
Do you?
With vinyl making a comeback, vinyl 100%
That's fair.
lends itself to you put the
Full
needle
play.
on the
Oh, absolutely.
record and then you listen all the way.
It's a great point, man.
And we're selling more vinyl than anything
I
anymore.
think with live too,
and cassettes.
the more that the shit you're talking about happens, the more it's gonna come
pushback.
back to more punk rock, small venue shows.
There's always going to be an ebb and flow, right? So the more you push one way, the more the underground will push the other way, and sometimes that is cool because it pops and gets famous, and then it becomes like a mainstream thing again. Kind of like the early thousands with the Christian hardcore stuff. Like that whole movement was an underground movement, and then just became bigger than it probably ever should have been. But there was so much noise being made, the powers that be couldn't ignore it anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
So then that all shoots up into the mainstream, and we still have holdovers from there.
Yeah.
And now it's happening in hardcore. You can see it right now with a couple of bands getting ultra famous. Like they just can only contain it for so long.
Yeah,
so
and it's like, what does it come from? Does it come from a visual audience online being like, I like these videos that I see in Reels and TikTok and shit like that?
I think now that's for sure. It definitely feeds the beast.
Because I feel like it's like I said, more visual related than being a like just musical artist, or like a songwriter or whatever. It's like bands these days have to be expected to be visual artists, as well as like a small business, pretty much. Startup,
the music's like I always say, music comes third now.
Yeah, I've had people tell me all the time, like, oh, if I had this amount of money, I would just make the best record I could possibly make that no one could deny. And it's like, that's happened. There's some kid out there or some artist that's already made Sgt. Pepper's. It's probably happened like 10 or 20 times over. And nobody's ever going to fucking hear it.
Every day.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
The
Nobody's
best
ever going to hear it.
were never heard. Take the best record you've ever heard in your life, like Led Zeppelin 4, a masterpiece, right?
Yeah.
But and you can not like Led Zeppelin, that's fine, but you can't deny like the
it's
crazy,
undeniable music once you hear it.
And so it's like that happened. That there's so many better records than that from so many bands that no one ever fucking heard of.
Yeah,
I mean, I can think of 3 Arkansas bands off the top of my head that I'm like, it's a fucking shame that no one will ever know who these bands were.
I just hate that for certain artists. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
That it never, they never get their credit, or it takes forever, or it's like the Van Gogh effect happens way after they die. It's like takes it to a dark place.
That's what that is what it is.
I mean, that's what we sign up for as artists. You roll the dice. You don't have any guarantees into it or anything like that. Yeah.
But also, that whole thing, like after you're dead, it's because there's a pop.
Like I said, if it is an undeniable record, eventually time will tell itself on it,
Hopefully.
Or music or art or any type of degree like that,
So much stuff gets buried now thanks
really
to our
does.
Lord algorithm. It's...
Well, I've always been a fan of tangible art,
me too.
and I don't like this digital age. God, I sound so fucking old when I talk about shit.
No, listen.
I don't like the digital shit. I like analog. And it's like, it has its place. It does.
Was never better than when you got to the store at Hastings down there by the Walmart, and
I mean, at least fucking artists was making money off that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that depended on their future success with the business that they signed up and got a loan from. Because that's really what a record deal is.
You could still be a small band, and I made way more money 20 years ago than I do now. I'm in a better fucking band.
Yeah, I've gotten to a better place.
Like hands down.
Than my career has ever been.
I'm a better musician than I've ever been. Like all that shit.
Yeah.
I make the best record I've ever made in my fucking life, and it's just like.
I'm sitting on 4 of them right now that haven't released because I don't know what the fuck to do with them other than just go.
Here you go.
Like here, everybody.
It's like
this.
throwing shit into a void.
Yeah.
Like, damn, none of it stuck.
Yeah.
Really?
Exactly. Yeah. Let me see what sticks. Yeah.
That was a lot of shit, man.
That was expensive too. Like and I try to come up with my own clever little campaigns or whatever. Like at one point I was like, let me go in. I'm sitting on a good battle recordings. Let me go in and also record, and I'll start releasing, and I'll do like a single every week or some shit like that,
right.
And I fucking did it for like, I don't know, 4 months, 5 months, something like that. And it was some traction or whatever, but nothing like that really brought people in. And I feel like if the whole time those were physical copies I was putting out, that would have been like...
Because you actually had something.
Exactly. Real tangible proof of it.
20 bucks is better than no bucks. That's where my mind goes.
And I hate to be over here like, it's all about the money. But it's like, there has to be some longevity and a real business plan to this. Otherwise, it's a hobby.
But you have to have it paid somehow. You still have to make money.
Yes,
it's not,
exactly.
I'm not being fucking greedy.
No,
I want everybody to do
there has
well.
to be
It's
funding for the arts, and we have to give a fuck about it as a society.
It sucks that we have to bring money in the conversation, but it is a hardcore part of it. And it only happens if you get paid. Because if you keep not getting paid, you're just going to go broke.
Yeah, and it's
like,
only going to get worse if you motherfuckers keep using AI for your art. Fuck anybody who uses it for their record cover, for their whatever, for their fucking promo, for their poster. Fuck you. Quit. You wouldn't want people to use it for your music? Why are you going to steal somebody else's art and not give somebody a job? You can literally pay somebody $5 on Fiverr to create your poster or your fucking shit if you're not a good artist yourself.
The problem is they're probably using AI now. You know, because it's so.
Well, I mean, if you're in a
ubiquitous.
music society, throw a rock, you're gonna hit 5, 6, 7 visual artists. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So
we
we
paid for. I mean, we even paid to have that flyer commissioned. Like we commissioned everything for the.
Dude, I do everything in house myself, and it's
I want
all
my
real
friends
art.
to make
Never
money, too.
fucking made up shit.
Yeah. It's one of them weird times where right now it can be a tool, and I
Absolutely,
agree. It
absolutely.
should be a tool.
Dude, you can go in the studio with it and
But
be
you
like, "Hey,
shouldn't replace
how would
humans
you
with it."
mix this?" And I'll send you an interesting mix. It's like, well, I don't think like a computer, so that would be cool to hear how that sounds, you know. And it does give you interesting. It's like, oh, I would have never scooped the mids there on this instrument or on this thing, so that's a different kind of take. Tell me why you did this. That's where it's good for shit like that.
Yeah.
But to be like, hey, listen to all these artists and give me a fucking, your of what that is, like that's just terrible. Why are we doing that as a society?
I think there will be. I think there will be factions of people where it'll.
We should
break
have regulations on it.
That's
straight up.
impossible because other places will get to it faster if you do that. That's why they're not doing
It's
it.
impossible because you can't make money off that way.
Or
as much money.
It's a race to the top right now, and it's not going to stop until someone's AI wakes up and takes over everything, and they can just become like infinitely. Yeah.
Terminator.
It's very Ultron, very Terminator.
We're always like, hey,
It's like-
I love Terminator. Let me make that actually happen in real life.
only-
Or Jurassic Park. Let me start working on that. Like
In my mind, the
hey,
only
we're
hope
just
we
trying to
have-
like cure cancer and fucking world hunger.
They could already do that. They could already do that.
Oh, absolutely. Again, can't make money off that.
That's already something that's easily solvable.
Yeah.
At least the amounts of cancer and definitely hunger. I mean, we could solve hunger.
Dude,
Fucking-
Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk could do it themselves.
we technically
Motherfuckers like that have the chance to be Batman. How many people in their life has a chance to be fucking Batman? Or even that option in front of them on the table?
I know.
Like, so few people actually get that. And they're like, no, I don't want that
I don't want to be
life.
Batman.
Yeah. Helping people?
The
Giving a
fuck?
fuck about others?
But you get a dope
Empathy?
ass ride.
What the fuck is that?
And I bet Bruce Wayne doesn't even have his pilot's license, and he gets to fly around wherever he wants, dude. There are perks.
Hell yeah.
Because no one's going to question you. They're going to be like, well, it is dangerous, but he does help a lot of people.
Yeah, right.
It's fine. He just drives around in his weird bat wing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no shit. I love it, man. Fucking, if only. Man.
Also, that
we
thing
can
is-
dream, right?
Well, that's what we're doing, right? That's why we're here.
Yeah, right.
Dreamers.
Hell yeah, brothers. Yeah.
I've been dreaming most of my life.
Same.
Yeah. I started a little late, but it's still now more than half of my life I've been chasing dreams. So
My folks said I used to walk around like this as a kid. Just, Dad was always like, something's wrong with that boy. That whole thing. And Mom was like, nah, he's got a song in his head,
be a musician.
And so, yeah, I was just, dude, I've always had it's just always been there. Just like, always heard it, like.
I always loved singing and stuff. It kind of dawned on me later in life that it was in there. Mm-hmm. It just never clicked because I was like,
Singing is like a confidence thing.
a mechanic
And it took forever for me to do the same.
I was little, sing every song. Loved the music. My parents always put something on. My parents like old school country or classic rock, and and then this one kind of sucks, but it didn't dawn on me till honestly like a year ago maybe. I was always like, I don't know why I'm a musician. I don't get it because no one in my life is a musician.
Same. No one in my family that I know of.
My great-grandmother played piano, but I never saw it. She was old as shit when I was born and was alive for almost 20 years until she passed away. She was 100, but she was 80 when I was born. So it's like...
Yeah, my mom played acoustic and, like, picked it up you know, and once you turned around like 20, something like that.
Yeah.
And I still got that guitar. It's a great guitar.
That's fucking
and
sweet.
she actually took it back too long ago to start playing again. She always did like cowboy chords and stuff like that, played in church.
Yeah.
She wanted to be Joan Baez at one point, you know.
Yeah.
But like, it was never like I saw her playing when we were kids. It was always just like in the corner collecting dust, and it was just like this mystical thing that I was always like just enthralled by. I was just always like, wow, what is that? It looks so cool. I want to play it. And I'd go over there and I'd touch the strings and, you know, I'd hear it and be like, whoa, this is, you know, otherworldly kind of shit, you know. And, you know, it wasn't until I was like 13, I finally was like, hey, because when they were, I would get home from school before everybody else because I had the bus that got home before everybody. I had a brother and a sister, and both my mom and dad worked in Camden when we were growing up, very bottom middle class, you know, coming up or whatever, kind of beginnings or whatever. But again, that records collection, I would get home, and this is a no-no. I wasn't supposed to touch any of this shit, the guitar or the record collection. And I'd fucking go and I'd put on, like, whatever. A lot of times it was The Who or something like that, because I always loved the big chords, you know?
Absolutely.
And so I'd fucking take the guitar out and just do the whole fucking dance around the whole house, doing my best fucking power moves. And fucking just big old fucking Pete Townsend and Keith Richards swings, you know, just pretending, you know? And I think that's where it comes from when you first start is pretending and building that confidence, you know, and
mimicking
not
what
minding people see you do that, you know. You got to build up that to a certain degree at first, you know, and
like doing a stand-up set in front of your parents in the
couch.
couch. You know,
Again, and so it was like I wasn't until I was like 13 that I finally was like, hey, I'd like to actually learn how to play that, and they got me like lessons with just this local guy in Camden, and I probably did like 4 lessons, I think, because I think it was only like a month. It was like 1 a week, you know, and I learned, I press the string down, it makes noise. Okay.
Right.
And these are like, that's a G chord, that's a C and a D. And then I just fucking took off from there. But again, the like confidence on being like, oh, I'm a singer, that didn't happen till like way later. You know, like.
Oh, yeah, it didn't happen for me till much, much later.
Because I was always looking for a fucking Robert Plant or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, shooting that high, thinking like, you know, I'm never going to be that good. But it's like, I have a voice too, eventually, is what it came down to, you know, and it's just like, well,
you were looking at vocalists that there's only one of ever.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like, you're like, I'm not Freddie Mercury, so I'm not.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And those, you know, nobody can have those types
Kurt
of
Cobain
hang-ups.
gave everybody hope, man.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, I mean, anybody
can sing, because you don't have to.
Bob Dylan gave everybody fucking
That's
hope.
true,
That terrible fucking, make $1 million off a shitty fucking movie about my life, because I'm a dickhead.
The fucking Johnny Cash, who's just like sing-talking the whole time.
Sing-talking.
Yeah.
Hey, at least those guys were in key. They were in key for sure. And that's
actually,
the main thing.
One of my favorite things about Johnny Cash is he would, if you go back and listen to old recordings, you can hear him humming the key, so he's right in step when he comes back in.
Yeah, exactly,
dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Johnny what
Cash,
a badass dude.
I love Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Same. I mean, he grew up like not far from where, or was born not far in Kingsland, Arkansas, from where I grew up.
You ever been to his house?
They redid right next to it. I've never like kind of just, I like drove by it, you know.
It's like 2 rooms. It's not even that big, but.
Well, he's got that place in Dice. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. What a way to grow up.
It's cool,
totally different time. Von Helm was, you know, in that same type of area, you know, growing up, and a lot of musicians from that are the building blocks of what they call Americana now. You know, or from that Mississippi Delta area. You know, all up and let down the Mississippi. You know.
I mean, that whole style of music, just forever. Honestly, everything. The blues, the jazz that came out, like all the shit that came out of those areas.
Country, rock and roll, everything. Yeah, and it's all was invented by Black Americans.
Yeah,
every single one of it.
And
I mean, the banjo comes from Africa.
Same line on a map. Just all that happened right here. It's so
all in the South,
wild.
And it spread across the whole entire U.S.
And the world.
Yeah,
and it still does.
Yeah.
Still permeates everything. We don't have heavy metal without that stuff.
Exactly.
It's so crazy.
Yeah. And all those like Lemmy's favorite bands are like Little Richard, and Ozzy's favorite bands was like the Beatles, and who were their favorite bands were fucking black artists, Chuck Berry and shit like that, dude. Like, it's not enough credit due, you know.
Well, no.
Yeah.
We all know that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to grow up in the South near all those areas, because you can go there and just like walk into these old studios that are still up. And
it's amazing.
You just feel the history.
Sun Records or like or Fame or
Yeah.
You know, in the studios they're still around from, you know, the old, you know.
And they just, you know, if you didn't know, you just think, what's this old ratty
What's this
dump?
old building?
It's like, this is where rock and roll was born, you piece of shit. Show some respect.
You uncultured swine.
Yeah, fuck out of here. What is this? Yeah. I go there. I cried the first time I went to Sun Studios.
Yeah, dude, there's so much history there.
So crazy.
And just, I mean, the whole time they're inventing the shit we use now and take advantage on it as a click on a fucking computer, as like a equalizer or a compressor or a vocal, you know, like preamp or whatever, or
in a can.
Yeah.
And a fucking the by today's standards, you know, a $50 mic now is better than anything they could fathom back then, and they just made.
I mean, but all that stuff sounds way better than a $50 mic. You know, like all that stuff sells for hundreds of thousands of dollars all over the world because they're like, they had like one of the original Fairchilds. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but it's like this like certain input that you can put a vocal through. It's kind of a vocal like preamp, pretty much, and
the things you could stick in your board.
Yeah, dude, and it's one of the most smoothest, incredibly sounding, you know, preamps you can put any mic through. And I mean, they made a whole like digital version of it called the Unfairchild. And it's very sought after. But like all this stuff was originally in Sun Studios when it was first being made with the original Johnny Cash. And I've got some of those original Sun 78s and stuff like that. Got some of those original Chess records, like Muddy Waters.
Those old 45s and shit.
Yeah. I'm a vinyl nut. Like, the oldest record I got is like my favorite is this 1927. It's Blind Lemon Jefferson. Yeah, Black Snake Moan and Matchbox Blues, which is like the pretty much invention of contemporary blues at this point.
I don't know the oldest one. I have some old shit. I just don't know how far back it goes. I do have a couple Sun Studio ones because I've been there a couple times, bought a couple of them.
If you like that kind of shit, you can definitely find it at Arkansas CD and Record Exchange. Those guys are the best up there, man. It's like the best fucking record store I've ever been in. I mean, I travel all over the world, and you know, like any touring musicians, y'all know, it's like, oh, you see so much. It's like, yeah, what, the local like record store and guitar center, you know, other than all the gas stations, It
is weird that you kind of go to a town and you're like, oh, it's just all the same shit from like, it didn't used to be that way.
Well, it's like, it's easy to go there and be like,
Starbucks, Guitar Center.
Oh, it's the same shit.
You go to the next town, Starbucks, Guitar Center.
Same shit. But it's like, you kind of want to go, where's my people at? I know that some of them are at a music store of some type. And then you can be like, hey, what's cool to do in town? I actually trust your opinion.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, you like good music, you're working at a store, you have the same type of lifestyle. Where do you go for fun or food and shit like that? And I normally always have a great recommendation from, you know, a music store.
I love the local shit over the corporate shit.
Absolutely.
The first time I went to Lexington, I think it was Lexington. Yeah, I think Lexington. I was like, we got to find a music store. Like, the second we get into town, we're like, we got to find this music store. We found one.
Also, there's no corporate music stores anymore, so you're always supporting independent local businesses.
Hopefully,
and if everybody had that kind of mindset, we wouldn't need any corporate overlords anymore. I hope you hear that, you sons of bitches, whoever you're fucking sponsored by.
We're not sponsored by anyone. We get to say and do whatever we want.
Fuck yeah. Freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're not even, like, monetized on YouTube. Dude. They fucking quit their stupid bullshit cuss rule.
Nice.
The first 10-minute thing, they got rid of it. Now it's the first 7 seconds.
Oh, great.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bitch ass.
Yeah, come right. It seems like, shit, cock, fuck.
Yeah, so literally.
Do the George Carlin thing, right?
There's certain words you can't say.
Yeah. No, wasn't he a prophet? Jesus Christ. Like, most of the shit he fucking would rant on about, and people just like, shut up, old man, is everything's come to fruition.
I think...
You know, especially the corporate shit that he was talking about of the overtaking of America.
Yeah.
It's like, just like, wow, it played out just like he said.
Yeah.
You know?
I saw a really old Carlin bit the other day where it was like, young Carlin, and he was doing this bit where he's like, the U.S. government, we've caught 174 of these people. We're going to take these 160 people. And every time he says it, he just lowers the number to the very end. He's like, we're going to get that guy.
Yeah.
It's like how the U.S. government's just totally like...
nothing's different, bro. Nothing's different. It'll never change.
It's only like, you know, him and Bernie Sanders were just shouting the same shit since the fucking 70s. Like, and everybody's just like, you know, like, what are you talking about? It's
There's
like,
no... Yeah, but you can't... The machine, you know.
Absolutely.
There's only one way to stop all this. We all know what we got to do.
Exactly. Again, you know, can't make money off of caring about people.
That's right. Yeah. It's weird. Just hopped up yesterday. This is what I'm saying, man. It's like it stinks because we go here every time now. It's like it's just permeated everything.
Absolutely,
this whole
man.
thing is permeated. It's like it's on everybody's mind to an extent where we can't even sit down and have a conversation. It's like it's going to come up.
Oh, dude, existentialism is
It's
everywhere now. Dude.
every podcast
because they made
I
it so
listen to,
fucking shitty for us.
even
dude.
from the top to the bottom.
Everybody's pissed.
Everybody.
And they're just trying to fucking make it through life.
It's so
they're
weird.
watching a baseball game, just going like, "Fuck, I don't want to think about anything."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
I think it's also the concept of like, in a way, all of us are just trying to make sense of how fucking crazy it is.
Yeah.
So it's like, we're
Absolutely,
talking and
because-
it's like, well, what do you think about
And there
this?
is only one
if
way to
any
come
of this
up with
shit
an
was
answer is to
happening when
talk
we were
about it.
kids, they would be throwing a fucking shit fit.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Dole got kicked off his campaign for being like, "That man is lying about my background." That's all he said, and they were like, "That guy's mentally unstable to be running as president."
Is that
Do you
what-
remember that standard that we had in
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
country? You know what I'm saying? Like, if
Well,
any
that
of this
one
shit
dude,
was happening right
made
now,
a
they'd
weird
be like,
noise and got kicked off his campaign. That wasn't even that long ago. I feel like this is pretty new.
Yeah.
This whole thing.
"Yeah, dude. I mean, I guess I don't know."
I mean, new as in the time of the whole thing, not
Yeah,
new
yeah,
as in like
yeah.
yesterday. New.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying,
Yeah,
like, just
I feel you on that.
On a
yeah.
timeline, it's
from where we're
relatively
actually talking about it more and
Yeah.
more so with each other, and yeah, like
The
you said,
last 20
unavoidable
years, for sure.
conversation
Yeah.
because it's on everybody's mind. We're all just
Well,
over
'cause
here
when
like,
you were-
how the fuck are we going to navigate the future? You know, it's kind of how it is. You
It's-
know what I'm
you know-
saying? Am I ever going to make enough money to buy a fucking house?
Oh, you're
you
not.
know?
Yeah, you're not. Get lucky.
There's a house available that's not owned by
Oh, yeah, a
BlackRock.
corporation. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that CEO, she wasn't a CEO. She was just a low-level
She was a low-level
employee,
employee,
and he was
yeah.
just trying to go get the NFL guys.
CTE.
That's all that was happening, y'all. Nothing more. We're not trying to have another CEO killed in the media.
Dude, there was
That-
the healthcare company that the CEO got assassinated.
Yeah.
The only reliable article I could find just said a group of investors, but every unreliable article is sourcing it as BlackRock is suing that healthcare company for taking too good of care of their patients.
Yeah,
since
after.
the dude was assassinated.
Yeah.
They posted that man's job like the next day.
Well, that's. I mean, yeah, that's gonna
Dude, it's
happen.
again, I've traveled all over the world,
Somebody
and
has
if
to
you
have
do
the
this
job.
in any other country, you get an ambulance ride, it's fucking free.
Yeah.
If you go to the
Any-
hospital,
like-
it's fucking free. It doesn't cost you
Yeah.
a fucking thing. Everybody thinks, oh, and it's the same fucking care. It's the
Right.
same fucking care you would get here. These doctors are not just like, oh, let me take the worst fucking job in this country that pays the universal health care. No, that's not no fucking thinking anywhere in the world.
Right.
You can literally, I've been on tour in the Netherlands, in fucking Denmark, and,
Yeah, that's
and
sick,
been
dude.
in Copenhagen, and the singer got sick, and we had to go to the fucking hospital. And when he pulled out his, it's like, same care as here, same medicine, everything. And when we left, he pulled out his wallet to pay, and they laughed at us and said, "You stupid Americans, go spend your money at McDonald's." That's
Get
how we're
fatter.
viewed. Well, not even that, just like, hey,
Actually, theirs won't. Theirs they make them not put all the bullshit in the food too.
yeah, dude, a Coke, a soda over there tastes so much better.
Oh yeah.
An apple, a fruit tastes so much
Oh,
better.
man.
I'm talking about because they got markets in like the middle of the, everywhere where
Well,
they.
it's like here, if
well,
you go to a farm somewhere, it tastes so much better. Have you ever had an apple off
Oh,
a
absolutely,
tree? It's
absolutely,
just
dude.
like so
Yeah.
fucking
Absolutely,
good, dude.
yeah. Oh, dude, there's a place down around Hampton that's like a little, like peach orchard and fruit place down there. You can pick them right off the vine and
Yeah.
off the tree,
Oh,
and
my
it's the
God.
most. You pick a peach right off the tree, it's the most incredible thing.
I
eating
mean,
it
same
right
thing
there.
with the meat. Like, if you know a farmer and you
Exactly,
go get one
man.
of his, like any sausage or beef or anything,
Yeah.
and you eat that, and you're just like, this is, and you,
This is what this is supposed to
but,
taste
like
like.
when
yeah.
you eat it, you feel better.
Yeah,
You're just
exactly.
like, oh fuck,
Because it's
instead of-
fucking real instead of this bullshit that we're like, hey, let me mass produce
You go to
and
any
get it out as
restaurant, you
cheap as
leave.
possible.
What happens? You go, oh, I'm so tired now. It's
Yeah,
like that's
yeah.
not supposed to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's and we used to go. Okay. Cool.
Has it ever done this before where it's flashing?
No.
Okay, we're trying to figure out what it is.
Is it still recording?
It says it is, but do we want to trust that with it? Like the record button is also flashing.
There's a shit ton of stories. So I don't know why it's gonna happen, but-
I guess hit stop and we'll just start back up, and I'll just stitch it together. I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah.
We've been having a lot of this lately. These
It happens.
weird technical difficulties. It's
It
just
happens.
technology, bro.
Shit.
What? Shit. It happens.
Fucking love that movie. I was watching that the other day. That and Oh Brother Where Art Thou, probably my 2 favorites, man. It's fucking great.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it just freaked out, man. Listen, it's modern technology. We don't know what the fuck. You know what? We'll stick an ad read in there, and we'll make a fake one.
That's
Like,
actually hilarious.
welcome down to McFucksies or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's do that after we wrap.
Yeah, yeah,
this.
yeah.
I always like the reads on the Bill Burr podcast. That's always a good one.
Yeah, when he's just going off
Yeah,
the
he's
cuff.
just, he's just reading it right there. You can totally tell he's just like first time ever looking at it.
I like the pod guys who do that, and then they'll read the copy that they're not supposed to read out loud. It's like, tell them how you have loved your cheese. Like, I don't even fucking own it.
Yeah, he's like exactly like I don't fucking know. Yeah.
At least I like it when they're not bullshitting me.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like, cool, sell
Yeah.
your underwear, sell your boner
Yeah.
pills. It's
Yeah.
whatever. I'd sell boner pills, but they won't sponsor me. So it's like, I get it.
Yeah, right.
You know, get the money for sure.
Yeah, endorsements are important for sure.
I think so. If only we could get some, especially the boner ones. We just all be in here just
Let's
ripped
reach
up.
out to the boner ones. Yeah.
Hymns. Trust me, dude. Just knocking on the table the whole time.
Crashcast podcast brought to you by him.
Do you like Crashcast podcast? Do you like being hard? Check this out.
Hell yeah. Are you lonely?
Yeah.
Sitting there listening to a podcast?
You want to be a little less.
Do you wish
lonely?
your dick was hard right now?
You ever wanted to karate chop wood with your boner?
Yeah.
Hymns.
Is the AMSR from my voice giving you a chub?
Yeah.
I guess we're
Don't
back
take-
on now?
Yeah. Oh, we've been
cool.
going.
Okay,
yeah, no, we're
cool.
going. Yeah. This is awesome.
Okay, cool. We're
Yeah.
good.
So the listening audience will have
Yeah.
the whole thing.
So again, we were talking about, we used to, as a society, have like corner stores everywhere instead of these big fucking corporate.
I miss that
you know,
so
the corner
much,
stores
dude.
were the shit, dude.
God.
Especially if a motherfucker made a sandwich
There was
in that
one
bitch.
up from my house
Oh my
called
God.
Love's Seafood and something else. I'm so small, like I'm seeing the sign.
Uh-huh.
But Love's was what we called it for short.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't like a Love's truck stop. This is so far.
And it was always local and owned by a local family, and you went to school with your fucking kids.
Steve was the guy who ran it. I remember him. And then these two lesbians bought it after him, and it just kept that same vibe. And dude, it was so local the whole fucking time. And then the day it got purchased by like a corporation, like they fired those girls because they were supposed to stay on. Didn't happen.
Of course,
Fired
that's
them.
how it happened.
Brought in some
Yeah.
bullshit. That thing didn't last maybe 3 more years, and the whole fucking thing closed down. Like, dude, you sucky motherfuckers.
I know, man. There used to be that shit in
my
there, and they get their
favorite
shit
place to
fresh
go. Yes.
every morning from local farmers that
Yep.
lived in the area, and
was so good.
and
They made sandwiches that were like,
dude, and the
so
food, like
good.
you again say, tastes better than because it wasn't fucking all these shit that's only owned and grown, and you have all these fucking. Don't think the music industry's bad. The fucking contracts that they do with farmers through Monsanto, saying they only can. Man, they've like I hate to get on like Bill Burr. They fucking poison our fucking countrymen. The treasonous fucking bastards should be hung.
absolutely.
You
I
know,
agree.
like I'm not for the death penalty, but if you're gonna fucking poison our
Well,
food,
they've killed about
and
a
not give a
billion
fuck
people.
about it.
Truly. It's like, yeah, you didn't kill them directly, but you gave them cancer, you gave them
All kinds
uncurable
of shit,
diseases,
dude.
diabetes,
Just to
all
make
this
a
shit,
dollar.
lupus,
An extra
Get
dollar.
Fucked.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so many of it's curable by just eating better food.
Yeah.
Like you hear people all the time talk about, I had this and like the studies that they're doing now, and they're like, oh, and now that they're finally like doing the studies, and they're linking it all to food consumption of
Yeah.
bad food. And it's just like, and you see it happening in the EU.
They're saying so much cancer comes from diet.
Oh,
You
dude,
know,
it's like most of it. Look, we didn't barely have the shit until we started doing all this stuff. It's like that thing where you
imagine
go
all the
look
kids
at
we ate it, or all the shit we ate as
you know,
kids.
it's like
the
looking
red
at a
dyes
picture
and all that
from
shit.
Woodstock, man. You know what you don't see? Fat people. And there's a million fucking people there from all over the United States. Somebody would be, but now it's all of us. We're all
Yeah.
a little bit
Yeah.
too much, or we're like me, fucking like obese as fuck.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
No.
Man.
I'm a fat piece of shit.
Same.
Yeah. I definitely earned it. Like I did it to myself. Sorta. I do have a fucking condition that I now take medicine for, and I've
Yeah.
lost 100 pounds. Hey, officially, by the way. Hey.
Round of applause.
Yeah.
For it.
Hold on, one of these.
That is something to congratulate, not to be like fucking shitty about. That's great, man.
But it's like I didn't even have to do much. The medicine kicked in. It was a thyroid issue, which is
And dude, I'm at the same age. I'm like, I got this fucking kid coming. I need to go see A doctor.
Right.
When was the last time I fucking saw a doctor? Oh, when I tried to get a weed card.
I was 50.
I didn't get the physical. He told me no. I said, fuck you, this is America. I ain't coming to see you again.
I was 15, and the next time I went to an actual doctor, I was 39 years old.
Oh, wow, man. Yeah, and that's just part of what this country does to you. I mean, if you, like, dude, if seriously, we lived in fucking Canada, you know, or had the same principles as him, you can go to the fucking doctor anytime you want. You wouldn't be like, oh, I know people that are, like, on the verge of, like, dog, you really need to be in the ER right now. And they're like, nah, I don't want to pay the hospital bill or the ambulance bill. And it's like, why should that even be a fucking thought process in your health right now? Why is money coming up as even a thing going,
now,
oh, you know what? I'm sick, but I'm going to go take a shot. I think I'll be better, you know? And it's like everybody fucking died.
My buddy's
you know?
had a hernia for 5 years because he can't get it worked on because he can't afford it. There was one yesterday, and you see it now. It's cool that you brought that up because I just heard about this kid, Liam. He's a 1-year-old baby, and he was born with his esophagus is attached to 2 different things. So he can't, if he chews, he can choke. So it's like they have to give him, he's like, I guess, liquid diet. I don't know how they actually feed the kid.
Me the fuck up.
But
I hate when fucking
he's already a year old, and they can't afford the surgery because his insurance won't cover it. He's a 1-year-old baby.
Yeah.
And they started a GoFundMe. So now, not only is everyone paying for the craziest, highest insurance prices and not getting anything, now us as people are seeing, like, nobody wants Liam to die. So all the people just, here's my $5, here's $10. So now we're crowdfunding.
We have to
the shit they won't
crowdfund.
pay for.
Exactly. We
It's
have to,
unbelievable.
and it does take a community, and there's a beauty in the community for that type of shit. But we
it
shouldn't even
have to
we shouldn't even have to
exist, yeah.
scrape from all of those poor
Imagine-
motherfuckers to come together
And
to
it's
pay.
only the poor people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The people who actually give a fuck about everybody else.
The-
Because they actually understand this thing of, like, you know what? Wealth is important, but it's not as important as the health and happiness of the people around me.
Right.
And what a fucking basic principle.
And he's just like
You
one
know?
dude. He hasn't had a life yet.
This kid, man.
He's just a baby.
I hate that shit, dude.
It's unbelievable.
fucking,
I've always said, let's
so
just
that
start.
shit makes you question God, doesn't it? You know what I'm
always-
saying? And like, is this
Oh,
any of
it's
this shit
people.
real or
People are
fuck?
evil.
Or
It's not-
exactly,
it's not a
dude.
God
Well, I mean,
thing.
just
It's
like
an
when
evil
a fucking
people
kid's
thing.
born without a skin. You know what I'm saying? That shit. Or like when the fucking, like you said, he's born where he can't even fucking chew and he has to have
Right,
the
he can't
surgery.
swallow food,
Or,
yeah.
I mean,
He'll like choke to death.
dude, the USAID shit fucking pisses me off so goddamn much, man. Because
Oh,
it's
man,
like
we really
we
hit
were
a
fucking,
vein.
we were helping fucking kids that have cleft lip and fucking motherfucking kids that have no choice in where the fuck they were born. We're all so
Babies.
lucky that we're born in this motherfucker.
I think we should do anything that
You know,
doesn't
like-
help kids. If it helps children, then you have to do
They're
it.
the most
right?
innocent. Them and dogs are the most innocent
Right.
motherfucking people.
I've always said that.
beings on this planet, dude.
You have to take care of the kids, no matter
Yeah,
what.
dude.
At what? No, the cost doesn't matter.
Exactly.
It's children.
Dude, same.
You know,
Yeah.
I'd honestly,
Lunches for all.
yeah.
Dude,
I mean,
yeah. How is it not a normal fucking thing that
I was
every
more of an a la
school
carte kid.
has fucking school lunches?
The burritos,
'Cause
dog.
Y'all remember when we were in school, the kids had to fucking, oh, hey, you didn't have your $1.25 today or wherever the fuck it was, and
walk
it's like,
away.
yeah, I always paid for my friend's lunch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I always had an extra $1 that mom would give me because she's like, I know you got a friend or two that ain't gonna fucking.
we had
you know what I'm
that,
saying?
and then they started the when I was in like 4th or 5th grade, they started the card thing where your parents would put a balance, almost like a credit
Fucked
card.
up. Yeah,
And
how
then
much
they
more
would
money can we
scan
make
it.
off these poor sons of bitches? You know? Exactly.
Well, it's also weird that
They're
they
there
put
for
that-
public education that we're all paying for with our tax dollars. So why the fuck? Exactly. You're legal. Can't do it from home. If you do it from home, you have to be all these other fucking different, protocols and shit. And that shouldn't even happen. No parents are smart enough to teach their own kids that shit. You know what I'm saying? None of us went to fucking college for history, English, fucking biology,
Right,
or you know
right.
what I'm saying? Like,
And you forget most of it the second you're out of that bitch. You're like,
Dude,
all right,
absolutely.
peace off.
I
I'm
mean-
fucking see you later.
how much of the shit I learned in high school do
I
I
got
actually
riffs
use in
to
my
play,
real fucking
bitch.
life? Yeah, exactly.
Remember how to pronounce the acronym.
Still
So-
fucking
and now I think that's the fucking problem is nobody remembered civics fucking class. Like, fuck, that's a lot of the problems in this country.
So you've been all over the world doing this?
Dude, I've played in 8 different countries, yeah, and
That's
pretty
wicked.
much every state.
As you, DeFrance?
As DeFrance, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not just like on tour with like a session guy or something.
I've done that as well, but
Okay.
as DeFrance opening a lot of different shows and stuff like that,
Right.
And
How'd
so-
you get in? How'd you get hooked up through that. Just met people.
Just through community and working and, networking. That's a major part of our industry is, relying on each other as musicians.
I think it's still the part. It's
exactly,
a part that
because
kids aren't taught now.
There's no representation, and because of that, there's no, realization of a path forward that has actual, steps towards it.
Yeah, now it's just pray.
That, again,
Spray
are tangible to this is visual. I can see the product and the progress of this, Because, it's just, again, everybody wants to make a quick buck. It used to be in this music industry that you had to have motherfuckers that were like, I don't know what the kids like. Let me just put some money behind it. And if they're really fucking talented, let's trade them like baseball players.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And one of these labels will pick them up if we do 2 or 3 records and they don't do well, and I know they're a generational talent, we'll just sell them to another record label. And that happened to Aretha Franklin, happened to fucking Ray Charles. And their careers didn't take off until after that, like when they moved from like Capitol or Columbia to Atlantic. And Atlantic was like, these are generational talents. These people are amazing. They haven't sold enough hundreds of thousands. Because at that time, if you sold hundreds of thousands of records, put that into perspective. Now, if you sell 10,000 records, everybody's biting your fucking nuts to like, hey, can I sign you? Hey, can we do a deal or whatever?
You can top 200 Billboard chart.
Dude,
in most genres with like 200 records sold.
It's ridiculous the number of you have to do these days. And dude, when I was coming up, when you were coming
chart
up
with 1 million, dude, you'd be like,
you used to have to do 10,000, 20,000 to even hear anything from anybody as a
day.
Hey, let me maybe work with you.
Yeah, day.
In this point, Columbia and Capitol are going like, they haven't sold enough hundreds of thousands of records. They hadn't reached the million mark yet, or the gold status record.
Gold standard,
for 500,000. No. And so they're like, oh yeah, let me trade them to another, record label, and maybe they'll have better luck, and we'll use that money to fund some other artists, Yeah. But it was a real process of let me put years into this instead of I've seen so many deals where it's just like sign this, we'll give you the money, but you have to pay all that back, and then we still own everything that you ever will make, pretty much.
Yep.
Unless you make it under a different moniker. Enough people don't get in this industry because it's a love craft. They look at it as, I love doing this. I love making art, but I don't know shit about the industry that I'm entering in because I just like doing this. And it's a bad industry. Most industries are, as far as when you get to the point of business, being working with real motherfuckers in the business. For instance, when I reached out to do radio campaigns, I eventually got in touch through some friends with the people that broke Greta Van Fleet for their radio campaigns.
Okay.
And I was like, well, they were like, how much money you got? And I was like, right off the bat, all right, cool. You can listen to the record or give a fuck or you just want money, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, no, they didn't listen to it. They were just like, yeah, you're lucky that you're talking to me kind of thing right now.
Yeah.
And they were like, how much money budget you got? I was like, I can maybe pull out another loan, do $10,000 from a bank loan or something like that. And they were like, come back when you got $100,000. And I was like, $100,000?
I'll just do it myself.
That means I have another $100,000 that I'm sitting on as a safety net. Why would I spend all my $100,000 just on you, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? It's like, if I had that kind of money, I'd do the payola my fucking self with a brown paper bag to the DJ. Yeah. Why the fuck would I need you? $100,000.
That's so crazy.
That means I'm only putting in that aspect of the campaign, not even into Spotify or a publicist or all the other or the radio or the video for making all the shit or the content. I mean, there's so many different aspects of a campaign you have to fund, and radio is one of the smallest bits of it.
Now.
And it's only really good if you get an XM serious guy, And really, all that is like I know this chick in the industry, Hannah Wicklund. She's been very open about it. She's talking about the head of Spotify, Ali Hagendorf, was the head of rock. She's not anymore, hadn't been in years, and probably a good reason because payola is a real thing. And she was saying her manager sent her so many fucking gifts. So finally they responded with, oh yeah, I like this one. Let me start working with you. And that's how it's always been in the industry is fucking, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours, but you better be scratching it with some fucking money. And it's like in a time when the majority of people in this country are poorer than they've ever been in the history of the country. You know, why are we fucking doing these types of business practices as an industry? These outdated fucking practices that have shown to be, like, unuseful as hell. You know what I'm saying? It's never led to any great product. And now all we have out is just fucking regurgitated turd after another one of just like, here's this formulaic bullshit.
The best
you know what
music's
I'm saying?
under the radar for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's been like that for a hot second, dude.
I'm just sound like a fucking bitching over here.
Okay.
I'm an old man. Like, these are all the things I fucking hate. Like,
What was your favorite country you went to play in? What was like the one that was like, holy shit?
Switzerland is fucking beautiful. There's not trash on the ground.
Well, yeah.
I'm talking about
I
like
mean, even
dog.
the photos,
I
that
mean,
place looks fake even in pictures.
looks fake in pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go there and you're like, wow.
Oh shit, Narnia does
Yeah,
exist.
yeah.
Yeah.
Again, the food tastes better. I mean, the water, the fucking drinks, the sodas, candy.
Right.
I mean, holy shit. Some parts of Switzerland smell like fucking chocolate in there because they're making it in the fucking
Yeah, the
factory,
Swiss
like right
chocolate,
there.
yeah.
Like, dude, it's amazing. Germany's really cool. And Germany's like the opposite. You can like fucking throw your shit on the ground. They don't give a fuck. They're like, that's somebody's job. They come around and pick that up.
Huh.
You can spray paint on a wall. I don't give a fuck. That's art. What a difference, like, way of thinking, you know?
Yeah.
They're also like, hey, you want to get your nuts off? Go down over there. That's the fucking street that's legal at for you to go fucking pay a prostitute. We shouldn't have this shit in the country where it's like, oh, hey, you want to watch porn? Nuh-uh, not here in Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, you're already oppressing the fucking people enough by
even
being
jack
like,
off, man.
you're not
Yeah.
making money.
Yeah.
You're not gonna fucking afford a house. You're not gonna fucking have the lifestyle that you want. And now you can't even bust a fucking nut. Go use your imagination, you fucking piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck are we doing as a country? We used to be a country.
DeFrance came in hot, Kurt. It's doing that fucking thing again.
Yeah, it just started doing it, and I was trying to decide.
Are we in trouble?
At this point, it's either we just push through and hope for the best, and then if it fucks up, use the phone footage, or...
Oh man, it could be a whole episode of just like little clips of me like.
Well, no matter what, we have the audio, and so if it
Yeah.
goes to YouTube, we can just stick phone footage on top of
That's
it.
what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying.
fine.
So
Okay,
at
we'll
this
just see
point,
if
let's
Yeah,
just
let's
fucking
just get
just
the
rock with
audio
it.
and we can get
It
an
seems to
animator
me
to
that
do
it's
the.
a warning that, hey, this is going to be full soon. That's what it looks
you've
like.
got 7 hours left.
It might, but it doesn't know.
It's telling me right now. I have.
I'm
6
saying, but
hours.
it doesn't
Oh,
know.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not smart. It's just a machine doing what it was
Yeah.
told to say. So
Yeah.
maybe that's like the threshold is like this certain amount of gigabytes, and it starts
Right.
blinking or whatever. I don't fucking know.
I don't
It
even-
is strange.
So we're back on.
We're
Oh,
still
we're still going.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're still going.
So the French Revolution was over bread. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like they were fucking mad about the price of bread going up,
Yeah,
and
he's
motherfuckers
hot.
were throwing parties like they are right now in the fucking White House and shit like that. And they were like, the people as a whole were like, "Fuck this! You ain't gonna have this lavish shit
Well,
when
that's
I
what
can't
was
afford
saying.
bread." So
There's
what's
only
it
one
gonna
way
be
out
for
of
us?
this, and that is to do that. But here's the thing: air conditioning's fun. Netflix is fun. All this shit is
know.
it's just the Coliseum. But
I
in
really thought they
digital
would have
form.
done recreational all across the U.S. as like just a thing to be
calm
like,
people down.
Yeah, here you go. I know we're not
Well-
letting you watch porn or fucking make money or any of that shit, but
Right,
at least
right.
smoke some fucking weed.
Right. It's mass control stuff.
Yep.
If we're coming in hot, legalize all drugs
Dude,
Yeah.
and make.
Let
just
the
in
pieces
sense
fall
Quit
where they
making
lie.
it-
Don't make people scared to
Exact-
reach out for help. when
it's a
they want
disease.
help.
Addiction is a fucking disease, just like alcoholism or any
I-
other fucking disease,
I
dude.
agree with the legalize all drug thing, and it's also like
We should treat these
because
fucking
you
people.
can make them cleaner. Well, you can make them better is the thing. I think that's the fairest argument. It's like you can, because the drugs you get on the street are all filled with fentanyl now. They're killing everybody.
Dirty needles.
Dirty needles, all that shit. It's just like, okay, that kills a lot of fucking people, probably as much as the drug itself, but the drug itself is bad. So it's like, if you had cleaner drugs and a way to, like, get off of them, like a better roadmap, because I don't think people who are addicted to heroin want to be addicted to heroin. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
absolutely. But at the very bottom line, we should at least have, hotlines and fucking Narcan
Yeah.
for everybody. But they're trying to take away those two things.
Yeah.
And have in a lot of instances and places. And
Right.
it's just like, this isn't helping the
It's a-
situation.
it's a-
especially for our veterans. I literally
Oh,
played a
that's
show
kinda
last
where I
night
start,
to play
The VFW.
the VFW down there. And we raised money for the VFW and the Veterans Association through the show. And we're selling our merch, and all that stuff to raise
Yeah.
money for it. And,
That's cool, man.
And, man,
where was
it's
it?
cool, but it's
in
terrible. We should be
Camden?
fucking taking care of those people. Again,
I agree.
it's like
I'm just
GoFundMe.
saying-
We shouldn't have to.
Yeah.
The local guitar player shouldn't have to fucking
Right,
play a show to
right.
raise money for these people. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Because they signed up when nobody else would, fought when nobody else would, cared about our country more than anybody fucking else would.
Of course.
You know, they should be rewarded.
And my whole family's veterans. My whole
Dude,
family. And
my
they,
grandfather said he was fucking 18 when World War II started. He was 16 years old.
right.
That's how much he gave a fuck. Of fighting Nazis and fascism across the fucking world. And now we're just letting into our country like, oh yeah, y'all can be Nazis here. Y'all can fucking be straight up fucking fascists and Gestapo and take our fucking American citizens off of our fucking streets. Fucking terrible. These fucking cocksuckers. Evil will not prevail. It never does.
It doesn't. It
It
can
comes
last
back
a
in
long
waves
time,
and
though. It's
there's
scary
peaks and
how long
valleys.
it can
Peaks and
last.
valleys, dude.
The
But
problem is now they have shit we don't. Used to, you could fight back. We don't
Well-
have drones filled with bombs. We don't have atomic bombs. Only the leaders do. We don't have anything like that. Used to, it was they have a gun, we have a gun. Where are the masks? We'll take it.
yeah, but it's always
They have crazy bunkers.
if they
built
have
in
a
the side of
reason
mountains.
or if we have a reason and they don't, that's more powerful than any fucking gun.
Only
I
if
mean,
you
think
can
about
get
the
to 'em.
beginnings
Only
of
if you
this
can get
fucking
to 'em.
country. We went up against the most
I
powerful
know.
army in the entire fucking world.
I know.
With fucking
With way less people
Dude,
and way
with
less support.
way less guns. Motherfuckers were fighting with fucking machetes and shit, dude.
I know.
Like
But it was still a musket. You know,
exactly.
it wasn't a
I get
fucking
you.
atomic bomb.
Exactly.
There's
And it wasn't
such a-
drones and shit
there's
like
such
that.
a
Yeah,
wide
exactly.
gap now.
But
It's
still,
like-
it was like a big like
The
if we were betting
brains-
people, they wouldn't have fucking
Now you'd have to beat them with brains and sure out maneuvering them
Exactly.
in ways to where they can't get to their hidey holes and they can't get to the you'd have to tear it
Man,
all
it's
down.
really
almost
hard to
all
be
at once.
evil and
but how
smart.
do you
You know what I'm
organize all
saying?
that? It's like you can't. I mean,
I mean, I don't know how many times I've seen it throughout history because my dad was a huge history buff and fucking taught me all kinds of history
Mm-hmm.
of all throughout the world. And all throughout history, it's hard to be evil and fucking smart. You know what I'm saying? Normally
Too caught up
the
in
most
one or the
things
other.
that prevail are fucking and the smartest people in the room are the ones that care about another person the most or a group as a whole the most. And that normally becomes the leaders, you know? And the ones that we actually remember through history as good people.
right.
You know?
Sorry, I'm over here.
Energy drinks get to you.
It's not an energy drink. It's this fucking weird thing Kurt bought, and I'm sorry. I keep going back to it. It tastes like pure shit.
Look like you bought it at Atwood's.
It says clear and refreshing. It's not that. It may be gluten free. It doesn't have sugar. It doesn't have caffeine. That's why he bought it because I can't have
Okay.
caffeine.
Okay.
It says delicious taste. That's false.
Fucking deer's throwing me off. It's
But
like,
it has-
I'm drinking this in the stand, boy.
It says zero lactose, but then says contains milk.
Okay.
So it's kind of contradictive, but also it is working. I am fucking on fire right now. Like I am like
Hell yeah.
energized. Also, yesterday I had, as you get older, when I was young, every day was like a fucking adventure. It was crazy. I was always doing shit. I was always busy, which I am now, but it's kind of like more adult things. It's
Yeah,
not like as
yeah.
fun. I used to just get in my car and going on adventures.
Dude, same.
Like after school. And so
Same.
yesterday,
I did it during school, but
yesterday
yeah.
was kind of that vibe. Like I woke up early. I went to work. I started grouting a shower. I do custom tile work. I started grouting a shower. Then I get a text message, yo, Luke can do the podcast. And I'm like, fuck yes, dude. Luke Severide, he's
Okay.
the heavy metal comedian. You might have seen him on TikTok and shit. He's kind of bald guy with a beard, does a lot of music inspired jokes, funny
Okay.
as shit. He comes, does the pod, which is fucking awesome as fuck. And we get done with that. I go back. I finish grout. I quit. I was like mid grout. I was like,
Yeah.
get
Yeah, I
fuck
can
all
come
this
back
shit.
to this later, yeah.
Fuck this. And I come back. I finish it. Then immediately call Maddie. I go, hey, we're going. We got the tickets and stuff. We go. I come pick him up. We go to the show, Luke's show.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious.
Ended up being the first
Dude.
people in line and then got sat at the front of the stage.
Maddie was having a panic attack, turns out. I was wondering why you weren't talking, too. I thought about that later. I was like, he didn't say like 4
I
words.
was like way stoned, and then we got sat right in front.
Like-
I mean, we were here. Microphone is like right above me.
Literally,
It was
literally,
like-
me to you,
Uh-huh.
we're probably, if I was here.
Okay.
So like, we're fucking right there. It was
Awesome.
so sick. And then all 4 comedians were hilarious. Absolutely, which is what you want. You don't want to, it happens.
Yeah.
But the room was good. Everybody was laughing. It was so fucking funny. And then, like, take Matty, drop him off after the show. We got them dope-ass stickers.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm a fast goldfish.
I'm a fast goldfish stickers. It's like this huge... Anyway, I'll post a picture of it. And then we have... it's like late as shit. I'm never up this late. It's like 11:30 when I dropped him off, I think, somewhere around there. And then I go home and I'm just up. I'm hanging out with my wife. Like, it was like such a fun fucking day. And I was like, I have not had a day like this in so long. And it just felt cool, man. I don't know why. It just made me feel so fucking fun. Like, I woke up to this morning tired. Don't get me wrong. Because, the older you get, the more you don't get to dictate when you wake up. The alarm.
I guess so, yeah.
Mine is like...
Yeah, the sun's up,
in.
you're up, motherfucker. Yeah. I don't know why that's... And I did that for
like a rooster.
Yeah, dude, I did that my whole life growing up, And so it was like, man, I like to sleep in sometimes now. Not too late. I can't ever do it too late. Fucking start being like, hey, get up, you piece of shit. I start talking to myself like, hey, you're being fucking lazy. I'm saying the words my parents used to say to me and shit like that. I'm like, oh, fuck, why am I saying to myself now?
Because they were right.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, exactly, man. I mean, I do. I got so much shit to do, all the time. And I like a busy day, but I like Sundays, man. I like, they're my favorite day because I'm normally coming in from, wherever the fuck we were the night before. I normally do a turn and burn like almost every show, no matter if it's in Chicago.
Really?
Or where the fuck it's
just
at.
immediately right back home?
Yeah, just get in the van, guys. Freaking,
Damn.
Everybody's stoned. All right, fucking put on some music, eat something, y'all go to sleep. We'll be there when we all wake up, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so Sundays are nice. Get to hang out with my wife. It's just us. Everything's real chill. I normally try to do like a Tony Soprano Sunday and cook a big fucking dinner or some shit like that, and
fuck yeah,
just chill, and not really do nothing, listen to some records and kind of just unwind.
You kind of just pick and choose your day, just kind of no mowing the grass, no bullshit. Just
man, yeah, the grass is tall right now, so I definitely need to do that.
I'm doing mine tomorrow.
Yeah, I definitely, if it feels good at about 7 in the morning, I will. Yeah.
Dude, this morning felt fucking incredible.
Thank God. The 100 degrees is ridiculous, man.
I don't mind it. I've been working outside most of my life, so I started working at 14 outside, and I'm just like, I kind of just don't care.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me.
My dad had a survey business, and so I was at like 12. They fucking were like, all right, here's a machete. Go cut a line, listen to the foreman over there, what he says, and... Man, that was a...
Did they pay you at least?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it wasn't child...
it
wasn't child labor.
You want to know what's fun? Check it out, a big knife. Cut that shit in a straight line just that way.
For 4 miles. Yeah, man. All through, like, the swamps of South Arkansas, and it's crazy. Because my dad was a county surveyor down there, but we went all over the state and into Louisiana and stuff like that, too. And, man, it's just some crazy lands we'd trek through, and mosquitoes as big as birds, and shit like that, and snakes.
So big.
Good thing you had the machete because you just walk up step on snakes and shit like that, and
it's wild how nature, once you just a little bit outside of that, I mean, you can see,
dude,
just right outside of this city, you start walking in those woods and those creatures are just right fucking there. The only thing that keeps in that bay is the concrete,
man. So there has to be respect for sure,
yeah, hell yeah.
It's
and they'll get you.
Dude, yeah, you're mean to nature. Nature will be mean to you, straight up.
I mean,
be mean no I don't know about karma or anything like that, but there's ways of the world that are similar.
Absolutely.
I mean, nature is one of the most incredible things. I mean, just the power of water. Look what it can do. It
nourishes you. It can take away an entire city in a second. It's like it's all powerful, but all nurturing as well. It's so weird.
We have to have it. Yeah,
we're
all like meat wagons or meat buckets with like water, like sacks just full of like electricity
saturated
and water.
Beef with fucking electricity running through us.
There's a fucking weird concept in it, man. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm amazed by it all the time. It's like I'm about to see this kid that my wife's about to pop out, and it's gonna be like, wow, that's what fucking Honey Buns and Cracker Barrel will make. Wow. Holy shit.
It is weird. It is when you think of it in terms of like what it took me to stay alive long enough to get to this point to make this human, and then just
it's a beautiful thing. And I heard this thing the other day. It made me feel good about being a dad this late. It's like, it's like, oh, the people having kids right now are fucking psychopaths. It's the most punk rock thing you could do right now in this fucking, because like I said, we all,
that's why I don't have them.
This economy, this like, not even the fucking economy, the world we're in right now is America and the society that we're in. And we're all this conversations of like existentialism and like, what the fuck, what are we gonna do kind of shit. It's like so punk rock to have a kid right now. Just like, I mean, it's kind of, establishment kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but because it's kind of like they're in the view of so much negativity right now.
You gonna take the kid to shows with you?
Oh fuck yeah!
Okay.
Oh fuck yeah! Yeah. Hopefully he learns how to play drums.
Dude, we need more drummers, dude.
Oh, need more.
It's so.
Need more of every instrument. I often ponder because of this life.
There's enough guitarists.
Yeah, that's true.
There's too fucking many
exactly.
guitarists.
There's too many guitarists.
We need real bass players and real drummers, man.
Yeah, for sure.
What are instruments?
Yeah. Shut up, you digital cuck. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, at
I
least
love
my
you, Maddie.
digital shows play like a punk.
They do.
show.
No, you're very good at it. I like your approach, man.
I
I
have a
really
drummer,
do. Respect. He does.
Oh,
As a
cool,
drummer,
man.
plays on his synth pads and his like DJ stuff, and he actually does DJing on the stage. He's very good. If you ever have an event, Matty Christ, Joe.
Hey.
Thanks, Corey.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's very good.
That's what's up, man. I mean, isn't it fun playing instruments?
I play 4 of them, and I love it. I actually probably would play more if I had the fucking time to.
I like learning a new one. It's
I
fun.
love it. It's so
I
invigorating.
think harmonica's the new one. It's on my deck.
Oh, okay.
Fucking, it's like the one everybody should be good at, but because it's so available. But fuck it, they're like $30-$40 a fucking harmonica now. I was so shocked at the price.
That's the thing. Like that's why the guys always have like big vests full of them.
Dude, and John Popper can play like that on a normal motherfucking, like not the chromatic one.
Right.
Like, wow, what the fuck, dude? Blues Traveler, they're amazing.
Harmonica's cool. Bagpipes I've always found delightful. I love them. I know
Isn't that a
people
weird
like
instrument?
Yeah, it's a weird ass instrument.
Yeah.
But
The
horn
thought
sections, I
behind
want horn sections to make a comeback so
Yes,
bad.
dude, same. Fucking
I love them.
Yeah.
A couple of fucking trombones, a couple of trumpets in a band, dude.
And we're
Fucking-
so close to, like, we're 2 hours away from one of the most, famous sounding horn sections of all time, the Memphis horns.
Oh, yeah.
And, I think that's permeated throughout, the whole area as far as, like, because,
I wanna hear it.
Blues Brothers, that was all
Yeah.
Memphis horns and stuff like that. And, I mean, I loved hearing that shit as a kid. And, I actually, when we had Riverfest down here still, I think it was one of the last ones, I opened up for Morris Day and the Time. And I knew,
dude.
I was like, if I'm,
Sneaky,
yeah, exactly.
shine.
Hallelujah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, that shit, dude. Yeah, exactly. Funky like a motherfucker. And I was like, well, if I'm doing this shit, because it was us, Andy Frasco, and then fucking Morris Day and the Time.
Sick.
And I was like, I gotta have at least like a horn section or something. And so I did, and that was one of the best shows I've ever done. Because we had just such a big sound. And when I do recordings at Tedford's Wolfman Studios, I've done almost 10 records there, something like that.
Damn.
And I've put 4 out and a bunch of singles, but I'm sitting on like almost 5 records right now that I haven't put out, and then I produced probably 4 other artists there. And
so you just like get it in the can and just go, I have to get this recorded so I can work on the next bit of shit.
Yeah, just get it fucking done. Like a painter thinks of paintings. Like I've started on this, I need to finish it and just get it in the
because the
catalog.
longer you sit on them, they definitely change. So if you like what it is,
if you're an artist, you got to create.
Yeah.
And it's just I don't know. I'll always hear shit and I fucking go, and I write it down, and it's like, well, I need to make it more tangible. I need to make it accessible for other people instead of just this thought that I have. And this, possibility on paper, it needs to turn into a real thing that other people can have real life moments with, and then it's actual art.
Right.
Yeah. And like I said, I try to go in there as often as I can. I think last year I was in there every month, at least once or twice.
Damn.
And I live like right next door to Tedford, like not even a block away.
Sweet.
And
he's got a cool spot, man.
We've been dear friends for a long time. He's one of the best motherfuckers in this whole city, dude. I love him.
Yeah.
And
always a good time going.
Yeah, I never have to take shit over there too. He's got all the best gear.
He's got everything.
Yeah, and dude, he always gets great sounds, and it's only gotten better over time. He's got a great mastering program now too over there, and that has taken a process over the years to get into a really great sound with the mix. And because normally, you used to have to just mix and then send it off to somebody to master.
Right.
But
we
it's all,
sent it to somebody to do both. We were like, y'all can have.
Yeah,
that
it's all
shit.
in-house now with something like his place, man. And I went to school for it myself. I went to school for production and audio engineering.
Where'd you go? Full Sail?
Arlen. No, it was this place called. It was a business called Media Tech at that time. I was straight out of high school at 2006, and I moved to Austin, Texas. And they had a program in Arlen Studios down there, which was Willie's place.
Right.
And it's a sister studio to Pedernales. And so I was down there learning on like an API board, and like they were turning it from a full API to an API Rupert Neve like bastardization. It was wild, dude. But
weird.
yeah. But like Ray Charles recorded there. Robert Plant recorded there. Frank Sinatra, like, dude, amazing energy in this place. You reach up on the top, you'd find joints that Willie did. Because both Sublime records were recorded there. Stevie Ray Vaughan's Can't Stand the Weather was recorded there. Redheaded Stranger, one of the greatest records of all time by Willie Nelson, was recorded there. Yeah, it's beautiful studio. That was a great learning experience, and I had some great teachers there. And they also, as well as like learning how to do studio, they taught you like live sound.
Right.
And I learned from the guy, Mac, who was the head of sound for Capitol Records during the 70s and was like John Denver's main dude. Man, he'd always tell me these most fucking crazy stories about John Denver.
Those guys have the craziest stories.
Dude,
right?
you
They
wouldn't
always
think
do.
about John Denver being such a fucking
like
drug-running fucking gangster motherfucker,
You know why? Because it's always the motherfucker you
least expect, dog.
Always. It's always
and
him.
that shit's finally coming to light. Like, I didn't believe him for a long time, but now there's like all this shit coming out about John Denver, like being like a mafioso motherfucker,
for sure,
dude.
Yeah.
Like, was
He's
connected
too
with like
big.
drug running from like just like Jimmy Buffett.
They're too big at the time when that stuff was.
Exactly. You weren't supposed to be in those waters,
Right.
in that boat. You weren't supposed to be in that air at that plane.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they were.
Of course. They were huge as fuck, and they were allowed to travel freely all over the globe.
Singing fucking upbeat, major, fucking just chill as fuck, like Margaritaville and fucking, West Virginia. Like fucking sweet sounding shit. All just coked the fuck out, bro.
Oh,
Isn't
yeah,
it
dude.
insane?
Out of their fucking minds.
Yeah. It's wild, man.
High as fuck. And yeah. You go back and you think, like, how did you write and do all this and perform? And you see them perform, and they're like, but also drugs weren't drugs like they are now. They were just drugs,
Dude,
regular ones.
Our parents' generations figured out, like, because I don't know how old your folks are. You're a little older than me, so
My
I
dad
figured
was
that,
66 when he passed away, and my mom is now 60.
they were born in the 50s?
Yeah. Well, my dad was. My mom
Yeah.
was 60, 65.
Okay.
So
Well, yeah.
she's 60.
If you're born in the 50s and 60s, you did some fucking incredible drugs growing up, dude.
Dude,
shit that we're like,
wait,
like
I
just
found-
be like,
I just found
wow,
my
I
dad's
can't believe
arrest-
they did this shit.
No, I just found my dad's arrest. I had to go through some of his shit. The 10-year probation letter that he got when he got off probation for his cocaine bust. I found it, dude. I'm gonna frame it and put it in my
Fuck
fucking
yeah,
studio.
dude.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Our parents were wild,
Dude,
bro.
my dad was fucking wild.
Like, it was the first generation exposed to that shit, like, on a massive scale.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
And so, like, I mean, my dad would talk about fucking, they would take, like, speedballs and, like, wrap them around hash and then just fucking eat it.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? But, I mean, anyways, I digress. Anyways, again, so, fucking learn how to do live sound there, learn how to do studio work down there, and then graduated in like 2009 down there from that, and worked all over the Austin scene and all over Texas and everything, and then moved back to Arkansas in like 2010, something like that, and moved to Little Rock here in like 11, I think it was.
Okay.
And I've just been here ever since in Little Rock.
Okay. So are you born in Arkansas?
Yeah, I was born in Camden.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then moved to Texas for school and then moved back. Okay.
Yep. Between
Not
that
bad.
time period, just done like I said, gigs in like 8 different countries all over the U.S.
No, that's
So
awesome.
it's
He told me you opened for fucking, who was it? Who was it, Kurt?
dude, the list is stupid at this point.
Who was the one we were talking about earlier? Like the biggest fucking music. Who was
Like
it?
Bon Jovi. What was
Bon
it?
Jovi.
Yeah, I did that at the arena. That was a cool phone call.
That was a cool phone call.
It was like a
Hey, you wanna
Tuesday.
open
I'm
for
sitting at the
fucking
house,
Bon
fucking
Jovi?
smoking a joint, watching fucking whatever on the tube, and I
Watching
get a
Little
phone call.
Rascals.
Yeah, whatever the fuck it was, and I'm sitting there and I get a phone call. I thought I was getting fucked with it first, and it's this lady at the arena. It was a sweet I love her so much. Anyways, she called and she was like, "Hey, Drew, got your number through Chris King. He recommended you when I called him to ask who wanted to open. Do y'all have this date available to open for Bon Jovi?" And I was just like, what the fuck? Bon Jovi?
You said Bon Jovi
Yeah.
or Ron
Bon
Jovi?
Jovi. Yeah, the whole like Stephen Toast shit.
You fucking around right now?
Yeah, right.
I'm
And I was like, no
too hot for
way.
this.
Here, man, that's that list.
What
That's
the
like-
fuck?
Yeah,
You
that's-
keep a list?
Yeah, I keep a list of everything of like.
That's
good
cool.
to- it's
I
good to
wish
make
I would have
lists.
done that. I
Yeah.
wish I would have done that. I have no clue anymore.
Oh man, I had to. Yeah, I mean, again, you have to treat it like a startup. So I have tangible evidence of every gig that I've ever
Blue
done.
Oyster Cult? Yeah,
That was
that
cool.
fucking rules,
That was in Katy,
dude.
Texas. That was fun.
Fuck.
Yeah, you know. But yeah,
Blue
man.
Oyster Cult's cooler than Bon Jovi.
Foghat?
Yeah, Foghat. I've done 6 shows with those guys, and they're friends. Roger Earl goes,
Corey was
"Hello,
playing
Drew."
Foghat
That's
as
what.
I walked
Oh, it's
into
because
the-
I think he said it. Now I was like, dude, I haven't heard Foghat in a minute. Let's pop on some Foghat.
Dude, love those guys.
Yo, underrated.
They are some
They
of the
fucking rule.
coolest guys in the entire business. Them and ARS,
They've been
Atlanta
doing it
Rhythm
forever,
Section.
man.
Those guys are always hip to having us on a show and are like super nice to us. Share the green room. Are never fucking like come across as pompous or dickheads. They've been through the business the whole time, you know,
Oh.
and they're the coolest fucking guys.
Peter Frampton?
Yeah, that was
Damn.
down here at Riverfest. That was
Oh, okay.
a
Quiet
long time
Riot. I
ago,
just saw
yeah.
them not that long ago.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's pretty crazy over the years. All the fucking people have been billed with
ZZ
or opened
Top,
up for.
Vanilla
or
Ice. Vanilla Ice.
Twice with Vanilla Ice. Uncle Rob.
Was it?
I smoked
was it-
weed with the Ninja Turtle, Michelangelo.
Was
That
it-
was cool as shit.
That's
That's off
awesome.
the bucket list. It's just Snoop and fucking Willie left.
Was it Vanilla Ice as like doing a lot of the old Vanilla Ice, or was he doing more of like the new metal rap rock kind of shit?
No, it was old Vanilla Ice. He doesn't do any of the rock rap
He doesn't
shit
do any of
anymore.
that shit, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, 'cause-
ZZ Top?
yeah.
Fuck. Was it still the core members?
It was at that
Yeah.
time. Everybody, Frank
Everyone's
and
still
Dusty
alive.
were still alive. Yep.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's wicked. What
I
a
got some
list.
buddies that are about to open up for him again out in East Coast.
If you got Willie on your list, bro, you might want to. You got to get down to Texas and make that happen because I feel like
Yeah, I
Willie's on
know.
his way out.
yeah,
Poor guy.
yeah.
I mean, he's
It's
fucking
amazing. He's lived
100,000
his-
years old and
Yeah,
done
dude.
everything.
I love it. Yeah, and I think it's done too because I
You
think
think
he's
they
not
bury
even
that guitar
smoking
with him?
anymore.
No, he's
you know?
not. He's done, bro.
I think
He's
he made an
cooked.
announcement the other day. He's like, I'm not smoking anymore. It's like, damn. Getting old's weird, man.
It's weird. All your
You know,
heroes.
my dad just passed away like 2 months ago.
I'm sorry,
And it's,
man.
oh man,
That's a
you know,
bummer.
that shit happens. Life
Yeah,
life
passed
revolving,
away like
ever
4 years ago.
revolving.
It's
You
a
know,
weird
it's
one.
like I told him I was having a kid, and he goes, "It's gonna be a boy. It's gonna be a boy." And then I found out like through blood tests, like a couple weeks later after he passed, that it was a boy.
Damn.
You know, so that was wild that he called it beforehand and everything. But it's like, you know, we just went through the whole process with him, and right before him, it was his best friend.
Was it cancer?
No, it was strokes and
Strokes.
dementia. You know,
Damn. How
Yeah.
old was he? Dementia.
72. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And, you know, it's just wild to think about. One day, nobody's going to be fucking, you know, like, you're not going to have any of your shit anymore. It's going to go to people you didn't even fucking like. You know, like, people are going to be wearing your fucking clothes. You know what I'm saying? It's a
It's
fucking
weird.
wild
It's a
concept to
weird
go through, you
concept,
know?
man, yeah.
And I've been around it my whole life.
The best
like,
thing you can
it's
do
just-
is before you go, set it up to where the people you trusts, man.
Oh, a
get
trust.
everything
Not
in a
even
fucking
trust in like, I
trust.
trust you, but a fucking
Get
trust.
it in a trust.
In a
Like,
trust, yeah.
I've done a
exactly.
lot of research on this shit. It's
Yeah.
because then there's no probate, there's no bullshit. It goes
Tax
immediately
free.
to you. It's
All
tax-
assets go
it's
to
right.
to whoever tell it to.
Like if you have kids, get the fucking shit.
The
in a
house,
I'm going
everything.
through it with my
Any-
mom right
yeah.
now. Like I'm
Yeah,
telling
it's
her,
so much easier through
you
a
have to
house.
get this in a trust because
Yeah.
when you die, we don't have to go through any bullshit. The
Exactly.
payments come directly.
I'm not going to be able to afford the property tax in this house.
And I can just
you know,
go
through
to
the-
your bank
yeah.
account and close it. I don't have
Exactly.
to jump through 10 billion hoops. It's like, here's the paperwork that's already been filed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you go, basically, it's going through probate before you die. But it's way easier on everybody.
Absolutely, and it shouldn't even be that difficult to fucking have.
It's really
I
not.
mean, it's such a process of death, anything, and all that
Yeah.
already for the family. And then to already
you-
to be like, oh, it's going to cost all this money,
If
and
you
here's all this
pre-do it,
money
it's
we're going
not
to
that
take
hard.
from you.
Yeah.
You know, but yes, the preparation beforehand.
Like, oh, that's another one. Like,
Yeah.
my dad, when he passed away, he had life insurance a little bit. It was enough to cover the funeral, and I had a little bit left over. But we did have to pay for it up front and then take it off. But I will say they were like, we can take it out of the thing. We were like, no, we'll just pay for it now because he was cremated.
man,
so it wasn't like
I had to learn
too
about that
crazy.
shit at like 14. So like my brother and the two best friends, we were having a birthday party for myself in Chittister, Arkansas, which is like this little tiny fucking town right above Camden. I'm talking about
Chittister.
population like 200, something
Yeah.
like that. And it's like, really? Where's the other 150 people? Like, you know? And
Well, we're all here.
and they died coming to that party.
No, your
And
brother?
Yeah, yep. And two best friends at that time. That's really where my music career started. After that was like I just dove straight into music. After that, it's like
At least it was
you
music,
know,
man.
yeah, it
That's
was there
tough.
for me, and I've always been
God.
so thankful for guitar and music in general, and
That's brutal.
the musicians that embrace me, you know, and we're like, hey, brother, you know, it's okay to grieve. Let's do this together and write music. You
get
know,
that.
that was important. That's
Absolutely.
really important and really pivotal for where I am now. But again, I have to fucking digress. I'm talking about like, you know, the funeral was like over $10,000 and all this shit, and I was just like, that's how much it costs to fucking die.
And that
I
was
remember
back
that was
then.
the first time I fucking thought about it. I was like, it costs to fucking die, you know? And I just remember being like, what the fuck?
That was back then. When,
Yeah,
what-
that was
what
back
year
then.
was
I
that?
mean, yeah, this is like,
90s?
this is like 2000.
Oh, so,
Yeah,
damn, dude.
2000.
Was it your older brother?
Yeah, older brother.
Older brother?
Yeah.
Damn. Sorry I'm asking so many questions.
No, it's okay, man. I mean, fuck,
I don't
it's.
wanna harp on it too long.
Yeah,
But
it's
best friends
crazy.
and your brother,
I have
my
dreams about my
God.
brother, and it's like the no country for old men. It's like I'm older than he was by like almost twice his age now.
Right.
You know, because he died at 18, and my other friends were all 14. You know, so it's like, wow, dude. Like, you know, seeing them and being all like, I'm like, oh, I'm the old man, the adult now, and they're still teens. You know, and it's
Right.
just it's a weird fucking concept.
That is a
death
weird
and everything.
concept,
you know,
man.
and how we treat it as society, it's fucking weird. Yeah. Again, let's take it to a dark place.
Oh, my God. This one's been down some fucking...
Yeah, we're taking it down some roads, didn't we?
That whole thing. I mean, I have a lot of friends who you know, it's like it's
Yeah.
so weird that they're. It's like their story stopped here. It's like, well, yeah,
Did it,
sorta.
though? There's two deaths.
Right.
There's the first death that
there's
you
the
actually
physical
have.
death and then the mental death.
No, there's
When
the
everyone
death when
forgets
nobody
about
says
you.
your fucking name
That's what I'm
anymore.
saying.
Yeah.
The one that's
And-
attached to memory.
Yeah, and it's exactly. And my like it's so special when the name is like
I think that's the worst
keeps coming
one.
up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When it lives forever.
That's why I talk about
that's a
my
really
dad
cool
all the
thing.
time,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. You gotta say their names and keep their memory alive because
I
we're
keep-
just energy that
That's right.
transitions and moves from one place to another.
100%.
You know?
And just that whole, you know, I talk about my friends as much as I can. I try to remember them when I
Yeah.
can, or fondly, you know. Some of them I'd like to beat the shit out of, but
Yeah,
some
right.
it's like,
Because I feel like the whole point of that story was I feel like ever since then it's been at least one or two friends every year since.
oh yeah.
You know, and it's
Oh,
just I know that's
and the
just
older we
growing up.
get, the fucking
I know it's
worse
gonna be
it is.
more and more, and
Yeah.
it's just like wow, man.
Well,
what
your
the
friend
fuck?
circle tends to shrink, and I think that is by design. I
That's
think
a
it's
good thing, though.
I think it's by design.
You find
Nature
out who's
needs
real
you to-
motherfuckers.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
go down to your core, and then when your core starts going, it's like, fuck, man. Because
Yeah.
when my dad died, the realization that hit me the hardest was, oh, so I'm where my parents were now when I was young, and their parents were dying, and so now it's her, and then it's me.
Isn't that a weird place to be
It's
mentally?
so weird, dude.
Yeah.
I will also say, as important as it is to remember people who have passed on and keep their name alive, don't let that misguide you from not remembering the people who are alive that you can reach out to. That you can
Absolutely,
talk to.
absolutely. It's
I would
always
know.
hard to tell who's struggling, but
Yeah.
it's always really easy to just fucking text one of your buds when you're thinking about them or anybody that you care about, and just be like, "Hey, man, I thought about you."
Yeah.
You know, it's
I try to
real
do that as
simple,
much as
you
I
know?
can. When people are on my mind, I've had one guy on my mind for a hot second now, and he's just gone through some shit. And I was actually thinking about him today. I was like, you know, because it's a death anniversary. His husband passed away, which was one of my great friends, and that's how I knew him. And I'm just sitting here like, I should just send a nice little something, even if it's just a little story.
And normally, like
Like
that
s-
feeling of like I'm thinking about them means that they're reaching out in some like energy way. Because every time
Yeah.
that happens to me, And I'm like, wow, I keep thinking about this person. They reach out, and I do. They're like, I'm glad you reached out. I really needed to talk to somebody right now.
Or sometimes they're like, I was thinking about you too.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't it weird how the exchange happens? Yeah, it's real weird, man. There's other levels to this world.
It's weird because
we
just
may
don't
never
have a word for
understand.
it. That's
right.
But
yeah.
We just don't have a word for it.
They always work on a positive level.
That's
for
right.
sure.
Yeah. It's interesting that I love thinking. I'm by myself a lot because I work alone, and it's like I think about these kinds of things a lot. And there's definitely more to all this.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's why I'm not really worried about anything too much. I wish this part of existence was better, but at the same time, I'm going to be good. I'm going to do what I think is good.
Exactly.
I'm going to fuck up here and there.
Exactly.
Sometimes I'm an asshole, but I admit it. And sometimes,
That's human.
Exactly. I'm just a fucking human, but I'm definitely trying my damnedest. So, that's all I can do. That's all I can do.
That's all any of us can fucking do,
so
right?
it's like, I'm okay with that. I'm content with being who I am. I ain't fucking perfect by no means, but...
Man, it takes a long time to get there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It takes a long fucking time
It took
to get
me
there.
till my dad passing away to,
Yeah.
like, truly understand stuff and, like...
I'm still working on it, on, like, being happy
I don't
with
think you
myself
ever
and who the
stop.
fuck I am or becoming.
I don't think it ever ends.
Yeah, right?
I think
Yeah.
my dad, even, like, in his 60s and shit, I think he was still, like... Because he became even cooler. Like, my dad was fucking awesome. Mm-hmm. He was the best fucking dad. Always let me like, he knew when to let you fuck up, and he knew when to kind of step in and be like, hey, man, maybe, you're going a little hard in the paint. Maybe pull back a little bit. Or just anything like that. He
That's
knew,
good,
like,
man.
all my friends loved him. He was a crowd favorite. He always had a big personality, and he was wise as fuck. And now I'm trying to, like, kind of have some of that and, like, impart
It's a balance, isn't it?
It is a balance. And, like, because he even got more zen, because he would tell me, like, he would see him and me being pissed off and fucking just over some dumb shit. And he's like, trust me, dude. He's like, I'm you, you're me. Like, it's not worth it. And then when he died, now you have that voice in your head. And it's weird. We only care about the artist when it's gone. The words didn't mean shit in the room at the time because I was pissed.
Exactly.
But now I hear them in the back of my head. Even when I'm mad, I'm like, dude, this is fucking stupid.
Dude, that's
and he learned how to, like...
It's touching it, dude, right? Because I know I'm right there with you. Like,
Yeah.
one of the last conversations I had with my dad was we went down there, and I was pissed at him because he took all the old pictures off the fridge that my mom had of, like, all the kids from our, childhood and stuff like that. And, pictures that we only had one picture of and shit like that. And because his dementia, we still haven't found him. He's been fucking thrown away or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And, he goes, I was mad at him, but, one of the last things he said to me was, hey, no matter what happens, you and I are good. And I remember being like, sitting there fucking pissed at him that he threw away his shit. And I just should have been like, now I'm like, fuck, I should have lived in the moment. You know what I'm saying? I don't live in the moment enough, and I try to work on that all the time.
That's what I'm working on the most in my life, is being just kind of present. And kind of the hardest thing for me, being the kind of person that I'm very passionate, so letting things go that aren't fucking necessary to hold on to,
exactly.
especially in the moment, like little nitpicky bullshit. I still am very bad about it. I'm not, but I do work on it. So I'm hoping later in life, like around 45 or so, maybe give me a few years to, like, really hone in on my skills.
A little grace there for you. Later.
Give me a little grace period. Yeah. Even the phone company will let you pay your bill a little
Yeah,
bit.
right. Yeah. All them cocksuckers will. Yeah, if you
Well,
be
they
like,
want
hey,
the
this is
money.
what I got now, they go, okay, I'll take it.
I mean, that's nice. I
right?
do like, dude. As a person on the bottom rung, I love the grace period.
Oh, fuck yeah,
I'm
dude.
always like, yeah, hey, it's gonna be maybe a month from now, and they're gonna be like, all right, well, what can you pay today? And be like, I don't know, half. And they're like, all right, that's good enough. So it's cool, but also, I think that comes with time. I think it's just a getting older thing. Like you said, you were 39.
I'll be 38 this year.
38.
In November.
Mine started at 37. That whole thing, because that's when he passed away. And I
think it happens anytime around that age where you start, like I said, realizing, oh shit, I'm where my parents were. Like,
dude, I'm where my parents were when I was like, my dad, I would have been like 4 years old, or somewhere in there, like somewhere in that age group, and like he was getting ready to take me to kindergarten. And
yeah, no, man.
And
yeah,
or no, no. Hold on, I'm getting that wrong. I'm thinking he was 39. He was 29, so I would have been like 10. So I was a 10-year-old boy coming home from school, and he's like got 2 jobs. He's trying, you know.
I know, man. Yeah, it's like I try to think of where my dad is.
He was in a marriage that was already failing. Like, I try to think, like, all the shit that guy was going through, and he still would come home and cut the fucking grass, make sure we had dinner, do all the stuff. And I come home,
What
and
a
I'm
badass.
like...
That's great, man.
You know, I'm like, God dang, man, I don't want to cut that grass.
Yeah,
man.
I know. Yeah.
Like, I'm such a lazy fuck because he was so good. Has it really been that long?
Well, I'm wrapping this at an hour 30 because it's still flashing, and if the shit is fucked up, like, I don't want to make people sit through 2 hours. So.
It's fine, dude. Let's sit through it. Let's sit through it. It's fine. It's the audio's there.
You'll fucking deal with it.
The video don't matter, dude. We're fine. It'll be okay.
All right.
It'll be okay.
I
Just
mean,
keep
I'm cool
doing
with
it.
Well, then you
whatever.
got 30
You know,
minutes.
it's whatever.
Listen, if we have this, we got the
okay,
thing.
yeah, we got the
that's
phone,
why we
yeah.
do this. It's
Okay.
fine.
Well, then you have 30 minutes.
Dude, I've literally done episodes that we sat in a room with like 20 people, or not 20, but like 5 people, did some of the best conversation you could have, and go, oh, none of it recorded. Like, that whole thing was just us.
Well, I mean, all the
bullshitting.
best conversations are not being recorded, hopefully, you know.
I think nowadays it's just kind of what it is. That's why I try to think of this as this is just 2 guys hanging out, or girls, whatever. It's just 2 people.
Yeah, no,
2
this
humans having a
definitely
human
just
moment.
felt like a conversation between
Just
friends.
a campfire.
For
Digital
sure.
campfire is
Yeah.
my. I want to change our slogan to that. It's just a digital campfire. That's all
Fuck
it
yeah.
is.
Hell yeah.
Because I'm not here to. You know, I think people think of this as like an interview thing, and it's not really. Like, I've never met you before.
No, exactly. That's what I mean.
So it's
Like, we've never met, but I'm sitting here talking like we're friends and like
Yeah,
just
that's-
shooting the shit.
That's what it is. That's
Yeah.
all it is. We're just
Yeah.
2 people, kind of sort of getting to know each other. If we didn't even talk about music once, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because to musicians, it's like
It's
that's
been
the,
fun,
that's
for
the
sure.
thing I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
But like now we're talking about our dads. Like, that's something we have in common,
Yeah.
and I know where you're at and mentally, and you know where I
And
was.
that's one of the things I've related so much with my buddy Eric about, Eric Phillips. It's like
Oh,
we
yeah.
literally, like,
Dude, we love Eric in this house, dude.
man, such
Dude
a cool
rules.
motherfucker, such
Yeah.
a genuine human being, and great fucking dude. Yeah, fuck you, asshole. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, fuck you, Eric.
Bitch ass Eric. Love him.
Yeah, love you.
Yeah.
It's fun to be in a band with him. Riot Dogs is a lot of fun. It's a good break
It
from
looks fun,
DeFrance.
dude. It looks
You know,
fun.
and to have like Daniel Ola come on, incredible fucking drummer, incredible. And then Adam Fawcett, like what a
Oh
fucking
yeah.
wordsman.
Y'all have
you
a
know?
crazy lineup in that band.
Yeah, it's fun, dude. Yeah, and then Hanson. So it's like the rhythm section of Moon Main. Like
Yep.
what the fuck, you know? It's a great band. It's a lot of fun. Everybody's got such a good energy and like attitude. You know, it's a different break from DeFrance because we hardly ever, you know, Riot Dogs. It takes our time. We get space to breathe and shit like that.
Yeah.
And you know, but DeFrance, I'm like every week out somewhere, like 2 to 4 or 2 to 5 shows every
I mean,
week.
that's cool though, man.
Yeah, it's great
That's
for
cool.
sure.
Is
It's
this
great.
how-
I'm
is this how
blessed to
you
have
make
that
your
as a
living,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
So
Yep.
that's awesome,
You know.
dude. I mean, that is the dream.
Yeah, for sure.
Is to just.
I have to sometimes quit being like, oh, quit being an old man and bitching. You got it
That's
good.
what it is, right?
You know, like
That's where
quit,
you're at.
quit bitching. You got
Uh-huh.
it good. It's not that bad.
Even
you
if
know?
it's a fucking mobile home and a fucking small piece of land, dude,
Yeah.
you're living the fucking dream
What's
of
all
dreams.
like what you want to do.
Your art's
you know what I'm saying?
buying
It's
your
all
life.
perspective for
It is,
sure.
Yeah.
You know?
Perspective is key because, man, damn. And even my life, like, dude, I've only ever wanted to be a rock star, ever.
Mm-hmm.
It's all I ever thought I was going to be. And it just didn't happen. Could it still happen?
Oh,
Sure.
absolutely. Anytime.
It can still happen.
You never know when the fucking public's going to go, I like this.
Right. I don't
You know?
really try like I used to, especially with the new age stuff, with all the pushing it out there and whatever.
I don't try at all.
But,
the only thing I
um,
try to do is just be like, okay, what's the algorithm doing now?
Right.
Is that honest with my, you know, output? Or, or is that bullshit that I'm not going to tell?
I either ask
you know?
Kurt or I literally just go look at the people I like and see what they're doing and just mimic that.
Same.
Because I don't know what else
And I just
to
try to do consistency. You know what I'm saying? Just like with shows and
That's what
art.
it really is.
And I mean, that's
We do
all
the-
I've ever done is the Hank Aaron method of
We
just
do
like.
the clips now for this
Yeah.
podcast
Uh-huh.
because it's the easiest thing we can do that's the most.
Oh,
we can
absolutely,
generate-
yeah. I
Dude,
mean, that's all they want is like
Our
10,
YouTube has
10 15
gone
second
through-
clips or even less of like, you know, just
yeah, our YouTube has gone through the roof because we post
Killer.
2 a day every single day. And it's like,
I know, man.
it is what
God,
it
I
is.
hate it though. I
but
fucking hate
damn, that
setting
game
that shit.
stinks.
I set it up in advance with my wife on running the website and all the all the reels and all that bullshit. And also promo for shows, in between and stuff like that. And it's always such a fucking drag. It's always just like, oh, this is fucking. We could be doing. We could be some. It's not creative. It's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
It's bullshit. It's because we have.
Real. If the power goes out, guess what? You're fucked. I can still grab an acoustic and play in front of an audience with no power.
Exactly. I can still relate to people.
But the internet goes away if the fucking power goes. Pour water on it and it disappears.
I like the world better pre-internet.
Same.
That shit was fun.
It was fun as fuck. The 90s
I had so much fucking fun pre-internet, dude.
And Trouble was a lot fucking cooler, dude.
Yeah,
Getting in trouble was a lot cooler.
Well, also, it's like, and I'm thinking about my kid I'm about to have now. I ain't posting that little motherfucker everywhere.
No, fuck no.
I mean, it used to be embarrassing as fuck when you came over to your mom or your grandma's house and they're like, let me show you pictures of him when he's a baby. I'm like, no one wants to fucking see that, Ma. No one wants to fucking see that, dude.
The idea of posting your child on social media, to me, is a little cringe in general.
I think it's changing.
You never know who's the fuck watching that.
You never know.
Some dude's over there fucking like, oh yeah, this fucking kid.
Well,
oh, you sick fuck.
I think people are catching on to that.
I
think people are catching on to that. I think it's becoming less and less of a thing, for sure. I think people are finally like, this is not good. But it takes time because, dude, the internet happened too fast. Like,
talk about a trip. So we did that Bon Jovi show at the arena, and that was so fucking cool.
God,
that was
crazy,
2018. There was like 14,000 people. So some of the people that were in the audience was this kid that I had playing guitar with me from every now and again. His name's Cord McCall. Incredible, like 17-year-old guitar player. Dude, sounds just like Eddie V, man. I'm talking about fucking killing it, bro. Like, no exaggeration.
Wicked.
Kid's insanely talented. He was like fucking 9 years old at that show. And I worked at, my wife, before the show was like, I wanted to make something. She worked wardrobe for like one of the theaters down here and stuff like that. Okay. And she's always done that. We're both into the arts and stuff like that.
That's awesome, dude.
And she was like, I want to make something for you to wear so I can be like, in the moment with you, And I'm like, okay. And so we were watching this Prince video like a few nights before the show. And I was like, damn, Prince is wearing a fly-ass, like, white fur coat, like fucking pimp as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, can you make that? And she's like, fuck yeah, I can. I was like, no fucking way. So the night before the show, she fucking makes it. And it looks incredible. I mean, you can see all the pictures of it. I've never wore it since. It's the only show that wore it as that big-ass arena
show. Put that motherfucker in a glass
cube. But, dude, it set me the fuck apart from everybody else in the arena. Yeah. And I remember the fucking Cord goes, yeah, you were the big furry coat guy, It's like, of course the 9-year-old's going to fucking think that,
Damn,
and, yeah, dude, that was so cool that he was at that show, and now he plays in my band from time to time. And it's
wild, man. Small world shit.
Yeah, small world shit, for sure, yeah.
And you never know who you're going to affect. It's so true.
Yeah,
you don't know who's in the room with you.
You never fucking know.
Never know.
Never fucking know. We did this gig in, like, fucking Clarksville, Tennessee one time, and we're like, the place is definitely not packed. But we get done with the show, and we're like, is that fucking Sarah Palin?
What the fuck?
Dude, right? Like, what the fuck? It was such a weird time. And she was actually really cool. Really cool, really down-to-earth person. She's funny. She was all like, she's like, I wanted to call my son Van, but my husband wouldn't let me call him Van Palin. It's like, what the fuck, bitch?
That's the joke she's running with.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
It's funny.
I mean, dude, she was good. Chill.
Very dad joke.
Guitar player was definitely trying to take her home that night, and the bass player, they were both fighting over her.
Over Sarah Palin? That's hilarious. Fuck.
You never know who's in the fucking audience.
You really don't. You really don't. It'll blow your mind sometimes. Mm-hmm. Or even just years later, like you said with that kid, you just meet kids and you're like, oh, how the fuck were you? How old were you?
Yeah, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah. And the arena called us again to do a show with Hall & Oates, and then the fucking pandemic happened.
Dude, Hall & Oates, that'd have been the shit.
That would have been tight as fuck.
I love Hall & Oates.
Yeah, I met John at this event in Kansas City. There's like a folk alliance that they have. They all rent this huge hotel out, and every floor and every room is like a performance, acoustic, like folk performance.
Okay.
And you just walk around and go to all these different little fucking places and, check out this room, check out this room, check this other room. And John Oates was doing a showcase there for like 30 Tigers Records or whatever, which is a pretty decent record label. And met him there. And then met him again in London at this like Americana Awards thing over there or whatever. And he released a record called Arkansas. And I remember giving him shit because I was like, hey, man, Because when I met him in Kansas City, I was like, hey, dog, you can't be naming your fucking record Arkansas and not having any shows or nothing in the state. You got to come in the state and actually do something.
That's fair.
Yeah, and he did. And so every time he sees me now, he's like, Arkansas, what's up, dude? You know, so that's pretty cool.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah.
You got a little connection. Yeah, love that.
Yeah, right.
I have a few with some people that I've worked, for. Every time you see them, like, hey, and you're like, oh, man, that feels pretty cool.
Yeah, dude, the coolest one is, like I said, again, Foghat. Those guys are fucking so cool, man.
That's so sick,
Yeah,
dude.
it's like the first show we did with them, we opened up and killed it. Fucking killed it. Standing ovation for the audience. We always kill when there's a bigger demographic. My band is one of the best bands to open for a bigger band. Because we'll get the crowd ready and hot for the next band,
Sure.
And
It's
it's
your
only a
job
fucking
kinda,
30
right?
minutes hot a lot of times. So it's like, dude, just play your bangers and fucking
That's
kill it.
Play
you
the
know?
hits and get the fuck out.
Yeah, exactly. Especially the ones that fucking really hit,
Yep.
dude. Fucking
And
do
you know
it
which
and-
songs they are.
Exactly.
Just get 'em
after,
on a list
After
and-
1,000 shows, you
That's
better
right.
fucking know which songs they are. You know? And dude, we killed it. And fucking Roger Earl, who's the only original member left, was side stage. And when we got over there, he goes, "You boys are bad." And it was just like, oh man, thank you so much.
Fuck
That's one of the
yeah,
coolest
dude.
fucking things that could ever happen, Because I remember being like
Nothing beats a good job
14
from
or
a peer,
15,
dude.
skipping school, going to Walmart to like buy a new CD or fucking steal one or whatever, and fucking, be like, oh, let me check out this new music I've never heard, because I didn't hang record shops in Camden or anywhere to buy music other than Walmart.
There's not much of anything.
Yeah.
on Camden.
And I remember getting a Foghat record there and like riding around listening to it and be like, dude, these guys fucking rock,
Dude, Foghat rules.
At like fucking 13 or 14, like I said, I remember it being that. And then like they came to El Dorado to like Music Fest when I was that same age when I got that record. And I remember being like, that's why I bought the records. I was like, I want to go to the show. I want to check it out and meet them. It was like Foghat, and the next night was Marshall Tucker Band. And I remember meeting them as a kid. They had the little meet and greet after the show, and I got pictures and shit. And so when I actually became friends with both of those bands now, I fucking took them the pictures and was like, do you remember this shit?
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and they were like, oh my God. They were like, oh, remember when he was in the band?
Yeah. Shit, he's dead now.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
How old are those guys?
Yeah,
man?
right.
Foghat's been rocking and rolling for a long time.
Yeah, they're Roger is in his 70s.
Wow.
And the rest of the guys are in their 60s.
God, if only.
50s.
I hope I get to play music that long.
Same, dude. Same,
Like-
for sure.
Well, I know having a big career helps, but still, even if it's just measly old fucking, holes in the wall.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're making a living at it, that's all I've ever tried to do is just, make the same as what a teacher makes, It's a
mean,
pretty accessible goal if you
Yeah.
have
Just
enough of
downsize.
an audience and fan base around it,
Yeah.
And again, that's why I bitch like an old man. It was way easier 10, 20 years ago.
It was way easier. My bands weren't even that good, and we weren't even that, we didn't have knowledge of anything. We were young, and fucking all we wanted to play was heavy music.
Mm-hmm.
And we made so much more money. Like, every show paid decent money, and we would sell way more merch, and we could, make a few $100s off every single show.
Mm-hmm.
Every show.
Well, Netflix and chill is a real thing,
Well, that's your competition now is so insane.
There's so
Because
many
it's more than just
competitions now.
Netflix now.
It's so many so many different forms of entertainment versus we didn't have as many options.
And that
at
shit's
that time,
affordable.
Yeah.
So if you're a concert goer,
yeah, exactly,
dude,
right.
it's $25 minimum for one person.
And then if you're
you
going
gotta
to drink,
get a
the
drink.
threat of a DUI or any of that just
Right.
totally keeps people at the house.
Keeps people at the well,
Yeah.
not just that. The price of gas keeps people
Yeah,
at the house.
yeah,
fucking,
everything.
everything.
Exactly,
So it's like
everything, yeah.
all that is stacked against you. So you have to really earn somebody's dollar these days. Which okay, respect. You should have to earn the dollar. But damn if it ain't. What a piece of shit. What the fuck?
I thought it was a plane. I was like, what the fuck?
God, that was some weird ass. That was a Honda with no muffler or
Yeah,
whatever
right.
that was.
Yeah.
Fucking junk. It's so weird that you can hear that so clearly up here.
All the way the fuck up here,
Well,
yeah.
there's nothing to block
I know,
the
but
sound.
still.
Yeah, but I mean, fuck, it's all the way over there, so
And this glass, this is thick fucking glass. I work in homes that are quieter than this fucking room.
Wow. Yeah.
It's so weird.
Y'all got quite the view up here, man. It's
Oh,
beautiful.
dude, it's fucking
Isn't
rad.
it insane how everything looks different from a higher, point of
Yeah,
elevation?
the perspective, man.
Again,
Go
it
out
gives
on
you
the balcony,
perspective, man.
you'll
Yeah.
see how close everything actually is.
Especially
You're like,
that dumpster.
Shut the fuck up, dude. You're so full of shit. He thinks he can leap across the fucking street from way up here into a damn
land in the
dumpster.
dumpster?
Yeah, he's so full of
It's a
shit.
guaranteed death.
Are we taking
Oh,
bets?
no, you're dying.
But I think I can start on one end of the balcony and sprint and then like dive over the railing.
He thinks he can
and have
movie
enough
fucking
height
Tom
and
Cruise
time
dive.
to hit the dumpster.
Ain't no fucking way, dude. There's no way.
Hell yeah.
I know how to find out.
Yeah, right.
As long as we film it.
Yeah, well, I hope you do make it because I'm not picking up
Hey,
your
Tom
piece.
Cruise. Hey, Tom Cruise, I bet you can't do it.
Tom Cruise, heal me with your voodoo magic. No, yeah, it's like you'll look at something off that balcony and go, that's a 30-minute drive. Mm-hmm. And it's like right fucking over
Yeah,
here.
I know, man. Yeah, the whole as the crow flies. thing.
Yeah, as the crow flies.
Yeah. I've been trying to make friends with crows.
Crows?
Seen that?
Hey, oh, yeah.
They'll,
You
like,
give them
bring
little
you
treats,
shit.
they'll bring you treats. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
very smart.
Yeah, dude, it's amazing. They hold court.
Yes.
They'll kick out other crows if
They're one of
if
the,
they're not being a good part of their
what is it,
community.
one of the 9 other
Isn't that
creatures that
wild?
are aware of their existence, you know?
Yeah.
There's only so few crows
Dude.
are one of them.
Such a wild thought, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my dog, fucking. Yeah, dude, he is like aware. He is a soul. He is sentient. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker is like aware and like understands what I say to him, and is like,
Me and my
man,
dog
probably one
talk.
of the best beings I've ever met.
Yeah, absolutely. My dog is my best friend.
Yeah,
And he's an unbelievable.
Besides my wife, yeah, it's my fucking
There you go.
buddy, dude.
Oh, yeah, look at him.
Yeah, he's
What is he,
turning
German
12.
Shepherd?
It's his birthday. Yeah, he's a German Shepherd Wolf mix.
Look at him.
Smartest fucking
Dude.
dog. Like, I've
You can
had
see
him
the
since he
joy
was
in his
5
eyes.
weeks. And
That's wonderful.
yeah, smartest fucking dog I've ever had, man. Such a great person.
Those ones hurt the most.
Hmm
I can lose a human.
He's the first grandkid too. So.
Yeah. Dude, those things, losing dogs hurts like a motherfucker.
I know, man. Yeah, but
God.
the time you have with them so beautiful too. It's
So,
just,
and they take all your secrets with them.
yep,
Damn, dude.
such a good fucking.
All your hurt
Yeah.
just goes with them. Like,
They're-
fuck.
They just love you no matter what.
No
You
matter
know, it's-
what.
Yeah, it's only them and children have been the only instances I've ever seen of unconditional love.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
That, yeah, I look at my dog and I go, I don't deserve you, dude.
Yeah,
But you-
right.
Like this morning, we woke up. He always wakes me up because he's like, got to go to the bathroom or whatever.
Oh yeah, I got 2 cats too.
But
But
he-
motherfuckers are up every morning, ready to go,
Well,
ready
they
to
gotta
do their
go,
thing.
man.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So yeah,
They're baked in. They got to go hunt. You know, it's like
Yeah.
we got to get up. Everyone's got to be up, dude.
Yeah.
The fucking animals are out, dude. We need dinner.
yeah, right.
Yeah. Fucking dude, I love my dog so much. He's so damn stupid. I love it. He's smart as fuck. I think there's something going on with dogs, man. I think they've moved forward.
I think
There's something
if there is
different.
like the reincarnation thing is real or whatever,
Yeah.
and we're like, you know, oh, you keep going until you
It's
get
a
this
big
right
cycle.
type
Yeah.
of thing, or you just keep going. I think being a dog is a part of that process. My dad always used to say this shit like, if reincarnation is real, I'd like to come back as one of my dogs. Wouldn't that be a trip?
Oh, that would be like you live life in a circle and you have to
Yeah, like-
be everything else, every single thing you came in contact with to
Yeah,
understand
right.
your
Wouldn't
true
it be-
self.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Especially when your
I just
dogs and
blew
how
my
much you
own
loved your
mind.
dog, but in that it's like really
Damn,
self-love,
dude.
Like wow, right?
That's a deep fucking
Yeah.
thought, man.
Yeah.
Are you high right now? That's
I mean, fuck
crazy.
yeah, always.
Oh my god,
I smoke like Willie.
that's some of the
so
highest
fuck yeah.
thoughts I've ever heard. And then I had the same thought, and I'm like, wait a minute, what if it is?
You want even another one?
Fuck.
Scientists are starting to put out this theory that there's only one electron, and that all electrons are that one electron.
I would believe that.
Isn't that
I
fucking?
believe anything with that
like,
shit. I'm
dude.
like, yeah, it sounds right, dude.
Once you get deep enough into that shit, it gets really
Well,
weird.
with the quantum
Dude,
shit,
fuck
it
yeah,
is.
quantum
though.
is-
Because
dude,
you
yeah.
get into whether something's being observed or not, it acts
That whole
differently.
thing,
Exactly.
quarks and all that shit, dude. Come on.
Yeah, and we could be like some different universe that's being like a fucking like a ant farm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To some other fucking like huge being or thing we don't understand, and that is actually God or some shit. You know?
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Like
It's-
what the fuck,
it's
dude? There's so many
wild.
We've all
possibilities.
seen Men in Black.
We're just a fucking galaxy and a necklace of a cat, dude.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, this weed's good.
Dude, that's one of the highest thoughts I've heard in a while, man. That one took me.
The
Holy
like being
shit.
your own dog shit. I love that. My dad always tripped me out with some
But
shit
what
like
if it's
that.
more? What if it's all the things you came in
Yeah.
contact with? Like,
Exactly, dude.
you're the
Exactly.
person. You're reincarnated as the person you treated wrong at the car wash one time. You're,
the motherfucker you actually gave a few bucks to on the street.
You're him too, because you got to understand the perspective of all those people to fucking have a true respect for the life you. Oh my god,
that's fucking wild, right?
Dude, I'll start fucking overthinking this one. You're gonna. My day is ruined. That's
the after episode special for you there.
Fuck, dude.
Corey's gonna be walking around the rest of the day, just be like, do I need to hit a blunt? Like,
No.
But if you think like that, it makes
some
every
mushrooms or
connection
something.
that you start talking to other people, you treat them differently. Like, what if that is me? I need to treat them well.
Everyone's just a kid, dude. And we're all fucked up, and we're all floating through this big fucking space voyage together.
Just trying to make it together, dude.
It's so weird. Yeah, there's so much.
I find it so odd that we're at this advanced level, and we haven't found like fucking concrete proof, or they haven't fucking come and seen us, or we haven't found a planet or some shit like that where there's other us's. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they did
release
or
all
the
forms
alien
of us.
files during the whole
I mean, did they?
They did.
Yeah, no, they did.
No, they definitely said that this shit is real.
Sure, but
Tom DeLonge has done more work than anybody.
Exactly. That's kind of my whole thing. But
again, why does it take a band to fucking?
But it's like a comedian did the Zapruder film. It's always the fringe people who bring out the stuff.
Well, it's also the government was going through a bunch of other scandals, and they were like, "But aliens?"
But then no one gave a fuck.
That was in pandemic. Y'all remember that? And everybody was just like, what else you got?
All they did was say it. Then they didn't give you any proof. They just said it.
No,
okay.
They released files.
Files, dude. I need fucking pictures. Because I don't believe
they released what I'm talking about is like they released video footage from some of their fighter jets that like shows
the Tic Tac and all that
for
shit.
For sure.
I mean that.
But I think we're all waiting for first contact.
Those kinds of things, dude. Those kinds of things. That shit could easily be shit we're working on, brother. They had VR in the 40s. They had the fucking stealth bombers that went into space. They were working on those in the 40s.
Yeah, and they say we don't ever get that technology until like 30, 40 years later. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, they didn't show us the Black Hawk till the 70s when they used it. Listen, they've been working on shit beyond our comprehension for so long. And if you saw it, you would 100% would go, well, that's fucking alien as fuck. That has to be aliens. Why would that be us? The same reason somebody in the 70s who saw that thing and no one told them about it would go, what in the fuck was that?
Yeah.
That can't be man-made because I can't wrap my mind around it. And now we see that shit from back then all day, every day. You can go to Walmart and buy that shit, strap it to your face, and go into another dimension.
But who's to say that we didn't get that technology from them?
Well, did we? Or are we a lot more advanced than we were told we were?
I don't know. It's just hard to believe that there's not another fucking.
Because why does
our universe there's not another one?
Why does it always they have it, but then all of a sudden it crops up like some guy in a garage made it?
Why do we know more about space than the ocean? Like what the fuck's in the ocean that's so crazy?
that motherfucker right there is scary as hell.
Dude,
I
am scared the fuck of the ocean. Dude.
I look at space and I think, wow, man, we can get out there. And then I look at the ocean and I go, fuck that shit. That the devil lives in that motherfucker.
Dude, it's a small world, but it's also fucking huge.
Dude, and it's not even that deep.
Yeah, I know.
7 miles is not that fucking. You can see that fucking peak over there. That's the ocean depth. But you go and there's creatures in that motherfucker we've never seen. Yo, fuck that place,
dude.
bro.
Yeah,
that
darkness,
place is scary as shit.
so deep. Yeah,
it's
like what the fuck,
that.
dude. Yeah, and
ocean's scary as hell. Every time I look at it, I'm like, there are just beasts, literally 1 inch under the water. You cannot see them, and they'll just get you, and you're just gone.
Yeah, man.
Fuck that.
It's not even adding on to the scary is it's not even just the beast. It's like you go too deep and you come to the surface too fast, and your fucking eyes explode out of your head.
Yeah, or you go too deep and your submarine
Here's
explodes.
my take: we're not supposed to be there. We're not supposed to be in there. That shit ain't for us. That's a different world. We live in 2 worlds. There's a land world and a water world, and 70% of this motherfucker is water.
Yeah.
Let the creatures have it.
Kevin Costner can have it.
Yeah, dude. Keep your fucking water world shit. Yo, fuck that movie. I saw a clip from it the other day and remember how much I fucking hate that movie for that exact reason. Because there's that scene where he's like, I'm going to go get some food, and that big fucking creature just comes. Never mind. I'm just going to go off.
I've never been scuba diving or nothing like that, but I could think it would be kind of terrifying if you were in the wrong situation or whatever.
Fuck, I don't care if it's in a lake. They killed every single animal in the lake. I'm not getting in that shit. I'm not doing it. Right, but it's a dirty pool that I can't see nothing in. And guaranteed my luck, they missed one. And that thing's going to come for me.
Oh, man.
No, dude, I'm good, dude. Swimming pools only.
Swimming pools only?
Swimming pools only.
I like a good river. You know,
I miss like lake times and stuff. Yeah. The creek.
Yeah.
Creeks are fine.
Yeah, me and Eric from Moon Main or Riot Dogs, whatever, we'll try to, like, most Mondays, try to find some fishing hole somewhere, and we'll go, like,
that's fun.
Maumelle River or
I'm just
on
not
the
gonna get
Arkansas
in
or
it,
whatever.
is what I'm saying.
Yeah, man, yeah.
I'll fish in it all day.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting in the motherfucker. I don't even want to get in a small boat. The boat has to be a decent size before I'm like, sure. If you're getting me on a river in a fucking aluminum flat bottom, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
Yeah, it depends on the river for sure. You know, you definitely don't want a fucking Jeff Buckley moment or whatever.
Bro, no, I don't want any of those things.
Yeah.
I don't want to. God.
Again, we were talking about earlier about the power of nature and water, man. Yeah, it's amazing.
It's
isn't it?
amazing. It's terrifying, but it's amazing.
Yeah, it's such a huge world, you know, even though it's a small one, you know, because we're
The
interconnected.
land amount is small,
but
the world is massive.
Dude, yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
And to think that those motherfuckers, like, crossed the Atlantic on these ships and shit like that back in the day, like,
Ain't no fucking way.
hell no, I wouldn't have never done that shit,
Ain't no
dude.
fucking way.
Oh, fuck no.
All right, we're good, dude. We're done. We did it. 2
Yeah,
hours.
Right.
Filled with technical difficulties. Hopefully this episode is right. Who fucking knows? The audio's there. That's all I care about. The audio's the only thing that's important in the conversation. Plug your stuff, dude. Plug your chat coming
right
up.
on.
Anything.
Yeah, you can go to defrancemusic.com and check all the upcoming dates, you know, or any of the social medias. If you like original music, I'm on any streaming platform. I've got, like I said, 4 records on there with a bunch of singles, and I've got 4, possibly 5 in the works. More records coming out soon.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and
That's
me and Eric are working on a Riot Dogs record too, so
Fuck yeah.
I think we got 6 of 8 songs done, something like that.
Okay.
And we're, again, right at Tedford's Wolfman Studios, just an incredible place.
Hell yeah.
You know, and if your band needs production or anything like that, I do that too. So. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, Kurt, we got anything we need to promote? I can't remember when this comes out.
Nothing that. Well.
We got the benefit show.
We'll do a thing on it later.
We got the benefit show because I think this comes out before that still. So, Vino's September 12th. Oh, this comes out after?
So it's on 19th, so it's well before that.
Okay. So it'll be like a month from when this comes out. My Insta War, Second Life, Tiny Towns, Go for Gold. The show's only $5.
Oh, cool! What a great lineup. Yeah.
$5.
I'm so surprised that Tiny Towns and Go for Gold aren't bigger bands.
We all are. We have.
You know,
They are too.
We're going to do. I think a couple of us might even be doing discounted merch. I need to check in, but I think we're gonna. I think we might go. This whole show might be like a 2006 type show.
yeah. And I don't mean that in
And,
any negative way. I mean
no,
that
no,
as in like
I
those
agree.
guys should be fucking huge.
Yeah.
I mean, especially the way that they turn people onto their music.
Right.
Like, you know.
I don't disagree. It's that's the problem with the way things are now. In
our
any
industry.
other world,
Again,
they would
that's the
be
whole
right.
thing we've been talking about our industry.
And they
whatever,
do
but-
play the game and still get fucked. So it's like one of those things.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Anybody who plays the game gets fucked. you know?
Vino's, it'll be $5. All of the proceeds go to charity. All of them. We're not taking a single dime. So
It's good. Fuck yeah.
come out, have a feels what it used to be like in the early aughts show, and have a good time. And we're gonna blow the fucking roof off that place, and possibly literally. I think that's it. Follow us on all the social media. Check out the YouTube. Like and subscribe. All that. Blah blah blah. You know the fucking drill. Thank you for listening. Peace.
All right, well, yeah. Thanks for having me, dude.
Yeah, dude. Anytime. Anytime. That was
Good to
fun
meet
shit.
you, man.